ton afi MP no aduonu na mam say abodonko apa ho meet aduonu emienu. Just about 22 minutes past 1 today, Friday, November 27, 2000 and what 20. You from me ADAKABRI Mamudu Osioma. I nana buaju wa Berlin. Osi bra Mamudu ni. Na nana buaju samba kwa mo adaroma. Anu mi kwa eye agogo buase to be present. Eche say hu sa agogo krokese na agogo buase nkwa secret na aye mako 10 ene wo a suburb of agogo. Say agogo bronu bi o efro honom eye obuase. So hunu na obuase ho nko ano. Aye ane wo aye agogo obuase eye 10. So a suburb of agogo ene eye 10 na agogo mu ni nyina so aye sen na be wo. Wow. Can you imagine?
Na honye center bia omoye yi.
Ebi so agogo buase kra de wo agogo to se de wo de kokko
bia bia wo kan eye
park debi nya park so we die che se incidental so baby won be ye so oh na na kwa sapon o ma hene me chia papa na na show cross me chia na wo mo sisi street 8th street yesino 7th street yesino che se yesisi street ni nyina wa agogo buase na ye
in case of
street
in case of fire na si bibi no be
it's been blocked a hazard on the road
and who says sadia we e bia wo kan gogo but me me feel say even Accra mpo no sadia we ade ba ko a say Rose and Highway
na we bia no
there be
Accra under great lock Accra the under great lock.
Oh, okay.
All approaches to Accra Central blocked.
By who?
All approaches from Accra Central blocked. All approaches to Kwame Nkrumah Circle area blocked. All approaches from Kwame Nkrumah Circle areas blocked. Taxi drivers 50% into minya omu sales in net. 50% of truck drivers into minya omu sales in net. Okada charges ako up by 150%.
How?
Traffic. Nensamanfu nyina be fie ne. Just
you are so we go find it.
Yeah.
What mama doing call?
I didn't change
because me who baby. But unim
traffic in MTT Director General Miss Strong. Oh MTT the Panfo nyina munsia bontene. Oh MTT the directors are munnim men. Munsia bontene anim women. Munsia baby am numbers in no so no. Mon kantre IGP enkwala ne na montene so yenya adwuma nye na wo momra kra meboasa period mo de mo mfa wo mo so me miensa pe ne mfa ntwam elections yi ani bronyan no momra ne mra meboa.
Woni menti azamafo na ba no. Bebre no hwe obra o mo breye. What you say? During 4 years ago. What you say? Ni baby aye dru yi. Nti omo nso aba. Emu aye de. Enna omo hwe free SHS bebre a omo koye abortion bia because ni menina
ye ben ro omo.
There be omo pese omo beka ho. Ni ye campaign no.
Ye campaign no.
Ni ehun se ese so straight ni. Enu entro mba yo.
Say ambulance.
Who's the most of them she blue.
Ambulance. Edi free eye farm milk. Ena otuto mu farm milk na ontime mfa ne lane num. Into odi share approaching traffic. Eno so kwan na honom. Between farm milk. Yes, how many runabout no. Edi ko Ghanaian Times. Ambulance spent 30 minutes. Ambulance
Into emergency na demo.
And I'm gina ho. Na count. In fact 27 minutes.
Wow.
Between Ghanaian Times. And what in any chile senko face oncoming traffic. And a anchor. And a proceed on a proceed in the share a proceed to ehunu do obeye. Eventually, yes, ma ginger ma ambulance and sabana because near the yibi cones daddy cones bisa near the SSC it no untime ma ono ani lenum. Nyamin chade nipa bonfo bia se ba akon eti na ma eho no aye kese kakra en ambulance ni manage wura mu en wura snit en stand chat yard mu ho en wosan ko pio the other side ho wosi wo ko kakra wa nu awudo me asieye junction kra sometime en wosan ko kota ato na we na ademu na se sabiaku.
Wow,
this is it. Accra under gridlock.
Wow.
Hey! Na okada fo no kwa no masem ye mabufuo from Circle to Peace FM or Jimmy 15 cities. Adia 5 cities no, what me 15 cities. And akwa bi electricity for pennyfo baako na me da na se. Utire so what electricity for a pick up ma air condition bo no and already ADAKABRI
na now share helmet.
Mr. Helmet.
Na dey no who so share helmet.
Just say bus and na asem no mu ayedene. And me si free me ka na catch the driver say kwasi ma afukọ na metuto makọ. And akwa bi okada me waso 20 cities no baje me odi me free oe e de me ba eye piece of so baje me 20 cities. And I'm so on time so was it for 15. It was no okada ne fa me o opposite VIP oe hono no. Eventually yes and die and ko fa industrial area inside and no dem bebe etuto mu e de bebe pie wo tesa
okada ne krampo traffic chain no.
Also traffic chain me bebe fa ans preparatory ho ansa ne ye be sane de aba awo boutique wo police depot chiri ha ansa ne ye be duru ha o. Hey iti Mr. MTT the commander director general wadaroma munyina munsi abontene
mpacho ebi ko leave ana said ye
in numbers ni bi nso mea me nua ba oye MTT di ni e wo tesa no ha sei enam se numbers ni nso nti oba besia waware ene ne kunotie wote Madina oduru tesa no anopa no nsia oba anwumre no nsia na afi no wapon a opeka asade akọ Madina na nipa ne nso enti oba adwuma Monday to Sunday
ADAKABRI me pa chow mpesi me bisa semo
busa
okay one no mess ne nso your problem no wo me National Service Secretariat omo post students ni bi call baby omo call this year minim say the numbers ne so
from traffic for
there be o na me chere say bebre call institutions bi ayenyo ye say hwa ye ma adentira ayenyo mu nyina ma megu MTT
omo de kakraba nti gise sanfa bi
me kakra me chere say knowing that there is this challenge you know yen for mom ra ne mom nye shift crampo otimase National Service so
yes September October the no so aba ama abegu isu
and you know why should we do it will take just about 2 days to direct boys you omujira omujiji 11 city when the mom friends training so mom timi ye made ne fa and when mpo de nka mom 2 days training bi what you say
oh na just National Service for yemfa bi meka ho wo de boso me miensa kura
that is all
na yemma sa ne 700 as 600 no
yes otimase National Service o kwakoye in some countries National Service no come military Israel omo come military your friends fine nka when mpo de yemfa omo policing because numbers no institutions ni bebre wa omo nyi omo because we knew omo koye
omo nyina kokko ebi besene kotena kasa preko omo ko kasa preko na yese afi de ye ntimi nyi wo omo na National Service for new so no na kasa preko afo susu jese nko omo kuma mu no omo nya ya ko mbaji wo omo na nso so kwan no na eni ho
enti no mo fo mo ma MTT di fo otimase obi a no men ko ba bia o ye bisa o se area ben no te mitigba we okay near the Malam Junction area ho no
near the assurance
enti mo ye
amfa kan ko ba bia
dabi otimase se mo ye 10 na ye hwe area mote near the Honam mamo enti mienu begina ho sa ye 2 hours a no wa besesa ho no mienu nso aba sa tu anajo be 10 no mapon otimase inka problem we nyina emma because bebre no ye traffic lights ne niema na assess no enti nka National Service gift your worry me pamocho nka mutie a ano so beat your friend gift your worry no mo nchiro say MTT di no mo
gift gift number na your friend no Mustafa director no aye menua but the gift na me wo fa ase na gift so ko KN USD panyi ko asafo ko da me so your friends be free gift mame na ye hwe numbers a wo mo de call efia kunust any number ni afia kunust what's me say person ni din komo kakra say numbers sign ye dey call traffic
yes
it ye betimi di biaka ho ana
bebre enipa na ye hia ye friend say no enti nka mo so mo ankogu ho it won't cost us anything the same sika na e dey mo kotena baabi no nim National Service for nkwara no bebre nzo ho o de o mo ko mo nko bosome so anom de o mo forms na basi en stamp mo yes but adwuma ne de onko bebre nso ho otimase je say baby ese ye de omo hye na omunya ye friend say no e hu mfa so ne mfa omo nko
Miami wo fase na ye friend Dr. Gift your worry
achen se me chia no
okọ Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology eti oba adwuma mu dia ye friend Dr. Gift your worry na me die me wo fase no me friend afua eno a
de ka chen se me chia no
afia me mo ha
Offer major so.
Socrates Safo se men kan che so chia wo.
Major Socrates so.
Ma wono akra nchia wo Socrates chiafia.
Efia
Socrates.
mechia o.
Major so.
Mpacho we dia me na me de wato asem mu na adakabri se obisa o.
Mpacho no ha.
Wadaroma. Na minua Mustafa so no ho ye de.
Mpacho no ho ye.
That's my idea nkwala no se.
Yagaba seat ni so de no na sisi aye ni abia ye.
Yagaba seat wo bakwa kwaje de aba wo free London ba wo se be man seat bi no di MP kakra me harem ye why. Na abasobodi asoso service personnel no September October green light na bama e switch ni so
Ente bia se be so December.
I mumfantum ntam na we ba akoye na se wunim 59 cedis ni that's what they utimi ko yidi na mbom de sika botne ne de fa ko best point e wa na me frɛ me nua ba antipart e wa best point adwoso na me antipart so wamfa wo koyi e switch no wamfa ma ka kire me mema national service for asesa edi afiama ya ade pass motimi atoto enkanka kwan amode ye na afi ade na ko green no mo say ko green dia na je scanner bin na omukoso a switch rural banks no na ye de agugusu ama wo mo no mo nsa ka nyame nhira mo nsa anye ne saa why
yeah that's it ofa
asama da ho ne say Accra under Great Lock ne say all approaches to Central Business District blocked traffic in T. All approaches out of the business district blocked traffic in T. All approaches to Kwame Nkrumah Secretary Abuso Kan area blocked traffic in T. All outlets out of Kwame Nkrumah Secretary area Abuso Kan area blocked traffic in T. And it's taxi driver for and 50% of it conservative estimate ain't mean your sales if you so much in a falcon. Trot drivers 50% ain't mean your sales if you so much in a falcon. Woman to me enko emfa emma. Nise Okada riders 150% increment and now modi atutumu. After me buy ya Socrates ye kind of Socrates na national service for dan yemfa bi nko yen divert if some kokoko enyuma mu ma ya anyeje wo mo. Na so minimum set national service traffic ewo hɔ a yɛde bi ekro Vincent Kuagbe no epenso ema yekudi na tem kunus to kra no koka no a yedi na tem na minimum some so mato aso amoye yɛbɛse yehunu ene yenim figures national service personnel edo mo call traffic na yɛbetimi increase na MTTD for ebeje wo mo ana doctor mientie we
fa medase ma mentia wa otie nyina ne wa ohwemo ewo social media so na ampa ye that process ye fi asem say ye art ne ma ye board the authority on betimi accuracy model be a betimi aboa anytime bia nti won hwe no hwe from 2010 aircon na traffic issues are yet being all the metro cities ni nyina wo Ghana nyina nti ye board den national sabre na ye Vincent Kuagbe no ye executive director ma on ye decision say ye ma ye nuano no omonkoboa with the traffic last year ye che number ne so because na why for SWFIA won yes traffic support maybe and so this year no because of say you say afia special afia ye elections and other things MTC before ne Ghana police ni NCI nti me no ka say ye wo ye nuanom over 500 ya train it is the only difference as you see no ye ntimi post obi akeke ne say ye train you for 1 month answer na your mama kokwan so because said you say police ni lorry kwan mu a wonim said you no temu a said the car ba emo no so gina ho direct traffic na and yes so share reflectors keke but then they have to understand and they use all the senses into your selecting yanum ni bina no voluntary one na ukase me de me pese me koye said you made the bua Ghana mine na o yen so na assign the work on omo test omo nyina omo ye bibia obi oye police ni bia ye ade a yen tro omo bia wo omo ko police academy ho yen tro said ye tutu enti last month ye ko pass omo out e wo tesano police academy ho aye ye nuanu ni about 500 won wa abonten a won eboa enti say if there is an issue there ye bi ka ho a they say no ye free day voluntary messages kwa abonten na ye nuanu nankasa accept say opeso ye but me no ka say fortunate for us no ye my dear national service personnel in Yinano. Now, yes, you will problem kakra, we say, and I include down young pony and if then they teach me in you many man kasaya. Yaka said, apart from home, you teachers now, one year, it's a second year, spend a year school, no, one year, own fee, but the general public know about it. And no more teachers because of moment any special project. One thing is so for so one call and concord that the two classic own cast of person. If that's it, really more something. You say, and me, yeah, it's another police before the entity because only I am support that. Your board back on the Nina board now taking on. As we're calling some of our national service personnel, it beats me up at least for between 2 weeks to a month. I'm saying the moment power
Teenagers here can because November 27 and Yasha's experiences are great lucky. It could say you better require 14 to 28 days near the training. No, why and obey me initiative request for National Service Board to then convene and release such personnel.
That's so far. One thing was okay, one of it. You see, as a secretary or the authority of being able to speak for a meeting, an emergency meeting through your board chairman. In Yaka, yes, and the Korean opening the power more complaining. You need a lot of thoughts and even on our social media. Now, the board, through even their pages or trying to see how best that you bet me, you bet them on money and them, because why you fully believe. Then most of the time, that approach is started to NTT. Because only one needs more project they are running, which is similar to the the ICT can seek for it, the NTT boards can seek for it. Yaka said, no, I'll put it across the board chairman. I said, maybe the board wants to consider quickly to convene. Yeah, senior decision quickly and call them. But like I'm saying, this is the process because the one training depending no problem be so for years now. In as much as the one person stopping problem here in Ghana, you may end up hurting Ghana because they are also very dead in the system.
Dr. Ware, you better was and it's a candid comments yeah why you're there and Mafia elections in between the Brunia so the marine few of I said the Wadaroma. Yet cocoa a human 10. You but that's a social dear Diama a yet for our muti neat 100.9 FM. Why?
No upper way, ready to say the American. Tell me apart from me to maintain it.
Oh, young group on Shroud. Na then you said the Ebusiano, you see a balcon on you in your balcon. Then your baby, Jina Debbie, and I'm smelling Harry. What yana? Amen. What was here for Kunust? And what we na just what you organize or what UST in our organizers and what damn what just say
gift here bibia no himself will bet me ayamana until so be ya na man no
minimum baby aso no say no 30 years say minimum baby aso na de ya de zakam na wo gina me so ampa so nyame share me hu animonyam ma baby am de ko ye bia bibi firi mu ba ai iyo ye mie phone line kakra pa ni ko da me what do you make of it na Accra and the Gridlock. Now what are your thoughts? Him fan wakwakoka UTV for so the cameras sim e ko twa ba kire wo bia say the Accra Gridlock tese bi nko bi ma
amanfo ani abre elections we know it's like the second independence of Ghana because amanfo hu say baby e free buy ne empese ye ko ho biem what am I say baby free buy ye hwe independence e nya no 2016 pa ye gi ye ne at least we are having free SHS ma eco school free since independence
so the sample am ka say na me ba be interview and say na panelists na ba betena say into creative arts for and ye ba make creative arts cry ya kan kwase ye kra ne sen na fe so no create so creative was say achi nyo da hwa na atafre
over user experience the academy. User experience the academy.
And you me phone line kakra. Say Accra and the Gridlock. All approaches to Accra Central blocked. All approaches out of Accra Central blocked. All approaches to Kwame Nkrumah Secretary Abosokan area honum blocked. All your very say approaches out of Kwame Nkrumah Secretary area honum any Abosokan Eco Police Headquarters near the Nina blocked. Okada riders 150% increment. And taxi drivers 50% of them ain't mean sales. Truck drivers 50% ain't mean sales. If you so much in a falcon, just walk lebu bem prensa and send what me sales. Lebu ba kokura no ntimi nkoye as at 1 p.m. kobo 2 p.m. I don't what me ko sales. Just a one.
Why a reporter that? Why a reporter that? Because I'm picturing a reporter.
I just who create mental picture no.
Yes.
So no. It truck driver a car for no. One more yes sales na watch no. And the beer omo de nyame be ye omadom na ba na watch no nkona wie ye no. Na wanya bia hyem. Enti a driver for so no omo suban say ofa mpene a wantimi anya sales na ne mpena no kokopɛ bosia and ode abeso no so na
from experience. From your experience.
Driver ni bia ni wo befa.
From your experience. From your experience. From your experience, Anna.
What do you say? Driver ni bia worth the salt. Ofa mpena and then he says answer no. And plan the bo so. Ekopa bosia.
And me say from your experience, Anna.
0302 243 0302 243 and 0302 257 now yentie say Accra under gridlock. What are your thoughts? Good afternoon.
So no offer.
Number Jeffrey.
So for my domini offer.
Tie we my dear.
Offer traffic net here. Enya sam ketwa. A free Christian village. Edi ko nima. Even Kramamubi, a dear man offer. Ubit made the almost getting to 2 hours. As an academy. It is certainly a mode the beer to now come near best Ghana police service. On Momo say, on boy Juman, and so boy Jumanda. But yes, answer. If it's a bit in a curb 1 day 2 hours on a day, I know then. Yaka say, so much on bedding Jumama or finding a minute.
Yamin so encan who dear woo ye be. I mean, ya Kuman and Abuaji or Berlin, or see them build tramways. Yam build tramways. Now, good afternoon. Nyame Adam Penny, I so want to send you a frost in here.
Nyame Adam, your family.
Bientia, I'm so true.
Yeah, the chairman of the state, Uncle Bonsiana, a demand about the man, why are the Yamin Sama? And ADAKABRI, no crash, don't you know it? Yeah, but traffic Canadian, a box is Susana, now you're near to talk and because I really make a with the Musa, there 1 hour 30 minutes. Let me by a man because almost there's a kind of motor there. Over there, almost 3 lanes, almost for 2, and almost driver forward. You know, as also, I almost some more like that. You're to know more. I want you na kwa na da miya zuya tunyako tadi eba omo so de kakraba miya zuya de kakraba de pia ba omo kwa pe so munya na omo de beji e ka nya so ni na da ka
Nyamenka ho edie kente na edu etase do amafo do se ne betimi ayi sales no no wantimi anye sales atika wo na fo ebetie ya de du ba bia ka wo na fo kwa na mu yi o na yire ka wo na yire or the nito a show so no show for Gavana and the yere nya governor and who you the yere no was the one need to be show because we are trying my papa na je no de akwa ye no maybe. Good afternoon. Number Jeffrey.
You're from original graduate number 1.
Yentie we.
Abano. Yeah, to my body we.
Yadase. Accra under gridlock. Yeah, who then? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pacha Frosting.
Your friend Steven, Katara Contemplate.
Yo, Steven, me way.
Imagine saying, Sanka, Sadamokano, no more fun, my living from the sons of Nomuya, entity you live now, quite now.
You, there was papa 0302 257 Good afternoon. And I'm Patrick Frost and what's also one to see the saying.
But
Ekins be away.
Now, the one you other basic Samaran about but Africa town on the one, yes, Africa. That Mishima woman, the way I move background. It's just a movie plan. A movie plan because I put you on a room of motion function. apple so home kaka eba bo kaka because if you dey say better be I do one I can help that's fast.
Yes, yeah, there was a papa 0302 243540 all arterial roads in and out of Accra. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Your pro saying ye?
Opa, nana
Nana mientie we.
Opa, ma beta every morning go kolebu eba abota about no 2 hours. Minimum play. If you bet the phone. Oma me fight no. Emra the traffic no. But I am the no. Let's make the traffic no. But for yet, I know we get like that. I will take it that's lancing. I was sitting down for I can't choke our traffic to pump up. Never say anymore. I just saw what we can hold. The way the woman not like a time that Papa. I don't Papa.
Yeah, do I say na traffic na no ayɛ no yi ahude nie all MTT the commanders munyina munsi abontene na momfa mo men no mo nso kra munsi abontene na national service force consider mfa be meka ho na yemwa ho na indiscipline on the roads driver for no so we di wura ni fan we di awura bonkum o mo say once na aden anya discipline oh come on. Good afternoon. 0302 243540. Good afternoon. Yeah, near frozen ye.
Yeah, Nana at the number 1.
Nana at the number 1 I'm yentie we.
Don't know as I'm watching my TV.
You yeti watch me.
Me wa Grand Central. Na about pesos is them and Keneno. And answer Boliga, by the I both say PPP trafficking. Over, I mentioned you as a meal. Nana be with your wife. Over.
Yegusutie.
Na nana one, nana do dan kwaku fathers, mama fanchi amano. Na Ghana for nyanto number 1.
Yeah, they was say 0302 257902. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Papa.
Panyin Patrick Frosting.
I'm fine, I'm for Sapro. The Casapri.
Mientie we.
Na senti ya dia babe pie wu station o VIP. Ofa ma ti Africa mu na mpomo.
Ubesi.
Na ti Africa mu na mpom. Na program ni na ejina. Ayi road bi na quarter woro. Careful na quarter kofi duma horo line.
Aye gi hwako no.
Gi hwako no, yes. Program ni na ejina wa say police police bi be jira na nka. Omo ya ni nyina kwan be da ma boso kan ya yigo nyina be yi o je sa police ni ba ko kra nyina ho enya fine for traffic masa ye bi enya traffic to o go so no when you are video there offer ya de papa ni agree bon e me ya de adenpa ya ko to ba ama adenpa hene na do da ko akufu ado order number 1 ni tia Canada mo Commissioner of Ghana Custom.
Yes, yeah, was say 0302 257902. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI.
Panyin na Patrick Frosting.
Original Kokwa.
Original mientie we.
Over now. There was two holding my Ghana. Before I could not be there, you come and get cool. Fine, over. What traffic they have power driving. Mammy, with your I just
Yes, was say. Nti na Accra under gridlock. Wonso so saying na wubua no 0302 243540. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Oba.
Your first saying ni.
Oba say atiemo ni o.
Ay atiemo. Na ho te say de.
Oba nyame adom me ho yo na ho say.
Boni bia ni akwam na da ho te ka no mu etwi biem.
Oba me chika ne pa taxi na.
Kama mintie de esie.
Oba na de ko so nka ne.
Ansamafo abafie.
Ai. Tese be bia obefa bia kwa ne.
Aye.
In a dosa area, could that and come from of a fan that they don't quite be ma. Me, more than 30 minutes for 1 hour. Can't compo. I'm the it's the way you're telling how can say that the medical office now, my Benjamin says why.
Aye, and then the 50% mean yana or for Susu da who a criticano.
Over good child was so kind, or Yamin taxi, as I will be a taxi.
Anti Ofosu ata na woman Kofinya Samanya Muse Samuna Mumra Muba Mudru has a Quanamini Muda Muslim Father Dessen. Now the Cabrese one from says, Mam, why?
What I said in
the only Godfather. Anyway, no, Chazoba, so Madame Minia. No, I say, not as you have a beer wine and says, if you are not Jeffrey Father. Can you imagine? Good afternoon.
Afternoon,
Panyania Frozen.
but I'm a Joseph Casafri Madina.
Miente Diacosway.
But that's not my power. A very well, my power. I'm saying, Mercasa. Mayor, you know, a taxi driver. And I'm a prepper over from Lego Madina. Educo Okunglo, I just have a do ECG on. Nanka me do quiet for such a okay and Tiwa Mamma anymore. Until me far top police station anymore, I'm sat anymore. Anka Nipano, the same confusion will say. Traffic grab a crumpy or more for Uber, no, or die for Uber because himself Uber charges never about winnow. Until it's on the about taxi side. Yes, we are 4 more. Now I beat here. Until a man say, I want to me call to me back. Now, Oma Mukase and go to number 1 in the Wafa. Me no more yarding. Number 1, I got quite say, Nakibing. I say, and I talk no who say, anyway. Over to number 1, I had so one as all about Woodya. And say, and do we balance and I have trauma number 2. Okwa, me and Nafama John the man, Mamma, on that day and put to ne a year the man Ghana for. Now, come me number 1, they are not to say, oh, I was okay. No, come me number 1, I hope about Woodya. They said that they are more young and say, what bomb would ya? A man to say, Omo, a Juma Sano, and say, be ye pass, and I have Twaba. Until they say, oh, come me number 1, and send that you be. I say, no, I am a top no who say, I say. I will until Bia 1 year, Sana, Metugana 4. Munkomia number 2. Number 2, 7 December, no one for born would ya. And yes, January. Baba got demonstration now. I won't say, and then got down there, Ghana for every Baba twice. My mother, yes, I'm mistaken. No, come here, number 1, number 1 there, and you are
You right. It's young last caller. Now, about 2 o'clock, and as there be still 5 minutes to 2. Now, Socrates.
Yeah.
Me for last 2 callers, and our last caller. About 2 o'clock, pay.
Okay.
Matiami do the atom.
Yeah, okay.
Now, what's my main count? Just about 2 o'clock answer.
Oh, okay.
Was the constitutional response
Okay.
to President of the Republic, Nana Adudankwa Egufuado.
Okay. As a Ghanaian.
And I didn't was my main count was just 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Inti Matiami do the Ababidu. And you got me. And Matiami do. I say embargoed until 2 p.m. Now, I say Amidu's constitutional defense to presidential letter. About 2K na make I have 27 pages. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Casamani mo 2 o'clock, mammy, na 27 pages here. A minimum dear may minty away.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Bakwadia.
Bonnie Biani Aquam.
The boy was so by my same year, I am a Mokapa, Miss Me, as what I have on the sister, one better. Now I took a client to know. Maybe I may buy for that just one.
I because I not yet. So when you say now what you and now taxi driver not trotted over here.
But you go back to the car because the traffic can to cool. When they are not saying me, Abakajan to maybe better when you are Niger. My father,
why, hey, grandfather one, Roma, and not them saying, I come, mammy, go coupons. Now, me from matters to driver for any day. Honorable Sir Kwame Prempe, managing director, Eddie Magua. Honorable with them, so mammy go coupons, Kakrana, Minchicha, mammy taxi driver for EB, what yana. Intino, Robert Tre. when I director communications for Goel. Catch me nua honorable say Kwame Prempe lawyer. Let me so mama Goel coupons kakrawati na subsidized one kra na memra meji. Na memfa na net ye menyini say taxi driver more than 50% o me kram say 50. A conservative estimate. Chris 50 no nyini say a conservative estimate.
Well, it will depend because Okada for no soon in the mo
150%. How can Okada charge 20 cedis? Say, 20 cedis. Now, Miss Rent is from Circle to Ship House.
What's Rent is so?
Miss Rent is one or Jamie 15 cedis because when you say traffic, will be anti me Juma. Can you imagine? In the about 2 o'clock, Amidu. Now 27 pages here.
Okay, kind me here.
In take a crack. Preamble no kwa nyasem asem be kure
o sese yenya ne den no be can you find out
sa abotu de because my promising say after 2 o'clock na meka ho asem
okay
no say just 2 o'clock na e beka Martin ABK Amidu Esquire at 27 pages mu betie is it worth it
ebeti
Martin ABK Amidu Esquire PO Box AN 17010 Accra Ghana 26th November, that means and I do this woman and not the Secretary to the President, Office of the President, Jubilee House, Accra. Martin Amidu's constitutional defense, rejoinder to the personal letter addressed to him as citizen of Ghana by HE, the President, after accepting his resignation of appointment as special prosecutor. Introductory preliminary important matters. Introductory preliminary important matters on the Ejapa Royalties Limited transactions report. Political fabrications and falsehoods. What's that mean, guy? I feel that you. The moon and who has been kind of 27 pages.
Say no. Nkwana eko school no. FSHS4 no.
Why?
I think so.
And no more what the asas here.
And near my Koshas, you and me, I walk Kakika, you said, you know, offer.
What the catch of me,
young Casempa.
Sound.
Yeah.
You got 27 pages, you know. I want to satisfy myself. I should accept to say, I got this 30 minutes to program no.
Okay.
And I haven't had the opportunity of going to the 27 page.
Okay.
The only reason I will stand it down now is for me to read through and be clear the issues therein. Strong no. Nafe enti with the SMA triamon. But I will still be taking it will come as no to Ghana. I will still be reading because if it's 2 p.m. me man can you be kind.
Yeah.
Man
but
can
it's better to get it right than to get it fast and
odi abejame
okay
o gidie bi nti se odi bejae strong oni gidie bi a ede na ohunu wo neat 100.9 FM me nti munti a odi abeja
say by this time onye open odi ama obia oh yeah
what apitim
na at this point
you know
well me nim the motive but me more there me feel say at this point you know all we need now is to make sure say the free SHS na ekosu oman mu no but for the first time in the history of Ghana say oman ni sika na yechiche bi ama obia if ye bia bi nya bi that is the most important thing but to accuse NDC some corrupt then NDC accuse MPP some corrupt yet they be whether they are corrupt or not corrupt at least we have a system now where the citizens are benefiting from the government ABC da oman mu ABC da see yes, Fourth Republic, we are limiting it to the Fourth Republic. In Nkrumah time, near pipe ebuni free, near public toilets, near public bathrooms, free, yes. But after then, Yemra Fourth Republic, Krampua, na buying etimia yamae, taxes are you government don't give anything back to us. But in near nyom a baby, no I drink your home. No, the your school fees. There is nothing more you can give to anybody under the sun than education. That is why even your friend is saying prophets. The first thing on my message that is education. omo education enti wobetimi acho bibia education there is supreme and paramount. And so for me as a Ghanaian meba ako free SHS are still our woman I take pride as a Ghanaian for the first time say a baby mommy national kitty no or be mommy. And this is where it's not about somebody's response to whatever. Ajumanusu wejai
Usa ko twa mpua.
Min twa mpua asem na me ka so wejai. Anya kan obeka no ekwan obeka na ntimi ma free SHS no ye ntwam o kan a.
Mame ma Courage Nobe or a member of the national communications team of the National New Patriotic Party. Uncle Courage, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ofa.
Now what you saying?
Yehowa Daroma.
Yehowa Daroma de Yehowa.
Ebu nsuo free ye dware. Ja. Oton sa frame na me say Ofa ton sa frame de na ese
no ba na be ka bi. En so ba yesu no ba be hia ABK Amidu.
Oh. Ofa penyi ABK Amidu de. Enyina yenim.
27 pages o.
What is scribe no? Inti ba na yenchro de na nso
oba leto nko oba Paul abreso nko betimi aboa Paul pa o
nka ni say no chronicles you know but obi ayedui media me dwen say wetimi waka me bebre ne de ehunhia wana oje oditu mu 20.
What's the constitutional rejoinder to the personal letter? One no personal letter na matro no. Na personal letter no so up every president wo.
Resignation na or the koye no. Or try president so kasi waje atumu. Ano raise sem bebre ono ade two media. Ana presidency so kai so ensem na waka ne de no kure wo mu nie. Me say si wa.
Na 27 pages so.
It's not the number of pages.
Because
it's the substance.
On traffic okrum. 27 pages ntimi nsi anokwan.
Aya Courage Kwesinobe. I am member of the communication of the MPP. And Victor Adonu, former Greater Accra Regional Secretary and member of the National Communication Team of the NDC. Victor Kwashi Adonu, also Ebeba. And Ura Sylvester Sapon, soprano of the of this Convention People's Party. But before then, Yanka Creative Arts on some kakra.
Thank you.
Na Yama Sukris, the opportunity. Na on Chelsea. Menkenka messages kakra or Facebook on Famra. Pope Francis GH or say traffic everywhere in Accra. Sometimes some traffic lights are not working properly, so the drivers drive carelessly. No one will stop for his friend to pass before he moves. See ADAKABRI. Sometimes the drivers are the cause of the traffic outbreak. And now the boss come to Temana Shaman and its environs. J Rains. Hey, ADAKABRI. You are a good communicator from the way you are speaking. Now I know who to vote for. Number 2, Babata for Nana. And Azeman from Aze Ventures, Chronom, was Nanado's administration is unprecedented in the history of this Fourth Republic, so he deserves another term to accomplish his vision. Nana Ousu OP Disunyai. If JDM is still propagating that he started free senior school, then Ghanaians cannot trust someone who is dishonest like JM. So the vote number 1 for Nana Ado and all his parliamentary candidates. And or the by Ubetimi yako Facebook na wako koshe NEAT 100.9 FM. In a minute na yane Sokri Safo any enkomo kakra from the creative arts perspective na ababedru the vision of the president or no SOD kanafi no yane panelists no so edi ho nkomo.
Oha FRIMPONG no NEAT FM.
Catch if you ra me ba wono yire ho ena so biem efi ambutie bosume me ma mutia rent say if you ra 40 Ghana cedis efi na de kro mo batia 80 Ghana cedis eh sani mabusa bi efi ra metia bitimi betete mompoma mu ho ehu de ekoso nyina na this way chocolate drink da abai some no ma etwa no ani da ban na wo kra wo ba tituru wotumi aka say bi efi ra fa osuo hyebra eme ye ntwa bi kwa ma no mu da
eje efi ra sa de wo duobo efi ra fa de wo chi
yani efiera fe de wo tete ya this way chocolate drink fufu yin so a egudwomi ya tenant for ne yesa akoto betwa team no madan
efiera wutuani o wutuani ya braw adan
na this way chocolate drink no sugar enum dada
sugar wom
ene no aso anya nsu ohie ane de wo hia ene so ohie na anopa bia me hie so hie gu kapom de befa manim ho ehwe se bia mo ba fra me ate this way sachet ba kumpo egu mo atwa tia mama no mo ye bi da efiera sa de ye nye this way chocolate drink egusu supermarket or can see drum filling stations and shops and o mo tonto onyema te egusi ene so ye ne nsa nkoto emetwa team awonum
efiera beni fufu valanda so a wudi buwe ye yesa ya umuna wudi kutukum ye koto this way chocolate drink nso so a efiera ye ne odebio
sir we shall see achi yan yabre ye beko
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mu agye atum se eye
yamenu ejaba boni di adwo ama wubi eti yamenu afa hin na mahwie fufuo ti ase dadada menya wofo yi papa so bafie ne anwie fufuo ya asam aba na so oben wadi fufuo edi mpreni ne mpresa da kro beye de ne ehwie fufuo a akode wonwane
adwo mo adwuma se me ne fie adwuma de mini fufuo kakra ba o medie no ene wato metwa mada pasa aso wo kan na matire nyira
wati ate na make am mebo a
ebo de odi komum de se sia de obra to otwa fufuo ai wo wadwo mo pam na wo ma asiu na wo timu aba na wo sadade na wo tim fra kwade ne nyina to atwa make say ya need food sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa ya mbode fufuo ne mankani fufuo a wa ne powder wo de gu da kama ya fra no need fufuo a
enya no bi na masori ba ntilizi kama me di ye yo
se bia
ma me hwe bia need fufuo eye kama say bode fufuo ne mankani fufuo papa bi na wo ka say twan eposim na ede na me se wo ka so ento simanu mpɛ no wa wie wo hie wo kwa papa bi aguso
be chese de ama mani kura agisa need fufuo a ho ama me ko to bi kura ba ne se de Ghana for sipom fufuo no eno an wo ye nu enti se wo hwa fufuo won pam wodrom ne we nu a wo ho susuna bi awom wo nso de bode ne mankani fufuo papa bi
ejanie eni afi na fufuo na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne se ne wo fa mogyaduro ana pa wia ne anadwo a wo koda
need fufuo supermarket bi am need fufuo e wo fi a eni gye nko a
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mu agye atum se eye
Utie oha ekchi ponkno Needs FM
Neat 100.9 FM Suni and then Friday November 27 2020 time just about gone 9 minutes past 2 na penifo atnas but before then yene Yesu Kristafu eni enkomo ekakra creative arts enokra any dien they ka creative arts any dien na the architecture of the creative arts setup no e Ghana kra etisan na creative arts no so ya kan within the framework of government policy. Where does it come in? Na afeye busa say ahead of 2016 and the new patriotic party council obey in terms of the creative arts sector. We recall said the NDC can yes obey under the creative sector. Na 2016 say afe MPP by up to 4 years in na MPP under the creative arts sector. So Christopher a filmmaker and a creative arts person. Na was I a director baby na minimum say events government vote as I see to Yanakadia. So Christmas me what say.
Of baby adi the word chire pa de
na wouldn't say ya na emu ye ya me microphone post yes or a deputy minister ye minister or your government advisor who be when a warrant of appointment na aba na so appointment letter pa no na ebi ni ho ubehuno say ya aban akatua ndi ya na nye national service for any teacher for any nurse for no koya aban adwuma na akatua ni chewo ye woni papi in the political arena akatua ni timi che na emai a wuntimi nka ne kese esu na emian so Chris aramebwa
and the question any idea
I don't guess here
o say the creative
you can say creative arts any day
okay you can creative arts brofumono make say a tautology kakra say obeka creative arts either you are saying arts or creative industry.
Oh okay.
Yes in arts no arts adie bia you can say anwi ho how do I say that Pacho boa me kakra
anwi semana
bibia yenwene okay what must it say microphone is a artist and the designer it say the ACNC na me fa we nhye ha Nia ye no.
Yes, I quite say ergonomics bisa.
Ni ye no. Or see me pe bibi a meti me di microphone na shemu. Then you go to the artist. Artist na share the no what design bibi, no the we afa ha. Nti enye omo sa na omo yesi ni pe. No. Anybody or creative bibi out of nothing be a artist.
The will be a creative mind.
Yes.
Just with me bibi.
Yes. The supremo power when it comes to arts under the sun, God. Nyankopon.
They just say Nyankopon Korean society engineer.
Yes.
All engineers may be creative.
Engineers, Papa, you need to know arts, technical drawing. Into school, technical drawing in your you need to sketch it before you come out of it. You bring it out. Into no obi ultimately na dream and you be a artist. That is one. Into no osha that masons me artists. Barbers. Almost more.
Oh, me Alaji Faruku.
Yes.
Agege top 10.
Yes.
Why
Almost under fashion. When you talk of fashion side now, Barbers
Nyankopon manim Alaji Faruku Agege top 10 only yimi. Otimi change manim 3 times.
Yes.
And now this week otimi yemi say 6 months later no say yimi manim asesa. Another 6 months one say otimi change manim sa.
Yes. Barbers artist.
Hey, Alaji teten boss and envy ya be.
Yeah. Into who said dressmakers ne omo ye to the hairdressers ni nyama nyina no omo nyina omo ka industry no but Ghana the most
of ye designers or pamontare ne ade se si anu adro bibi obi adro ade bi dam table so se si anu adro wi se si anu adro wi
yes and ne crampo uba softwares momo design ye from saying omo ye flyers ni nyama nyina no graphic designers ni nyama nyina no omo ye artists. Into the industry in the broad. Now, even if I move into political space now, I can say creative people, no, they constitute between 40 to 50% the average voter population.
Sir?
Yes. People in the creative industry. Yes. Seamstress.
So what is the architecture of the creative sector? No? Saying architecture necessity it means a form of government policy.
Well, I can say your ministry, NDC, at the buy Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, on the buy. But before the coming into being of that ministry, na any money be no, our Commission on Culture.
Professor Hagan.
Yes, Commission on Culture. And na a what so and a fabin so our trade, and the fabin so no a share Ministry of Information. I say,
and just a scattered.
I scattered. But ministry ni buy no, and na enka was say, a buy na was no, na otimi ni year enka a year my. But for 8 years, ni na no near to hofe, ya why?
It didn't that's
okay. But even creative art directorates ne bi ni ho in that ministry until NPP buy and san yenya even director for arts ewo ho.
It is said the traditional medicine for Yaka share and the Ministry of Health.
Good. Almost sani omo problem
Hey, Romo Bray and San Mubenya directorate ebeshe a traditional medicine. Be you require Yanko for Mohoni Panko director, near Penny Pafra director. Did there be orthodox medicine no ministry no African wasem any sidelining a traditional medicine for no.
Good. Transition and MPP, that is 2017, power. There was transition meetings in Nema. Handing over no said there was nothing under the arts. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Say NDC government, no, or no.
Against the background, so to say up to 40% of eligible voters may be in the creative arts.
Yes.
And I said the creative sector.
And see, Osha, young back during NDC time. Nothing was going on under the arts. Yana ni prepare.
One can hear resoma beba.
Oh, otimiba. And it's as same way can and they are all aware. They are all aware. Say see our friend no can say omubo niema. Omu ye under your friend is saying John Mama administration and show when in their tenor. Obekwa ko board national theater you see PNDC time.
Physical infrastructure.
Yes, obekwa PNDC time. But in terms of policy and program be a pa ejina wa ye tiesi hot se na ye bia ya year of return ye nim mfaso aba ho ye zongo fest ye nim mfaso aba ho we Ghana month ye nim mfaso aba ho eni niam nyina metimi abobo bebre. I'm telling you, none. Be BNC. Now, say we move forward. Now we have given it a directorate. Yes, our ministry, no. I am money directorate, Madam Josephine. I don't know what she say, or yeah, director for arts. Now, yen share a near beer, ye babeto ye. Ye di abani share yen sano. ADAKABRI. We got there to realize that it was empty. Me ya de me call commission on culture. Say me na me director for programs. Projects, programs and projects. ADAKABRI, I am telling you, say, I met an institution that was so demoralized that during the deba, one of the workers, no, etimi sorry catch the minister and say, Obejuma cramp ne busumi so ne man in pay or feel guilty. Because a juma na oyeno for about 6 years away a juma na no there was nothing na omaye say who say ye way ya ba commission on culture me free fia ba juma say ne nothing. I met an institution na almost did newspaper supply for 13,000 cedis. 13,000 newspaper you supply no 1 cedi ni 2 cedis. 13,000 cedis e car no more dey near or repair omo your friend saying photocopy and in niema ho no me na me friend no pa ne chew ansa na osima san ba me pay bibi kakra ma no because why adwuma na esan no abechi satona says nothing was coming in terms of even budgetary allocations. Nothing. The highest money na ba ho 9,000 omutimi ye den no my programs ni projects. It is during this tenor and na omunyeska the minimum budgetary allocation quarterly disbursement. The minimum akwa ya 90,000. And yet me di tuatua car fitani na oye or repair omo cars. I'm telling you say ye the fitani ne kasa ma say cars ni bibo ha san oye intimity no ya park yes ho. I went and I talked to them and they started working on it as they say commission it me nya cars ne niema. It tells you the state that ye handy industry no e ma yen. Now e dey ni aye ya betimi abobo niema bebre. Now ya be creative free SHS for the arts. Ye si okumase kwada so St. Peter's asase no abanyaje. I didn't say yes you say one of the challenges I world industry no say ye nya training. You see ye boaboa talents na no piti ommo frase akoda bi wo ho a yes you onima de oti class wa bon anya se wa bon ne talent ni e music samini kana se mo se omo ye final exams not na mo kope ni obeba be spin ama omo ne namfo no eti class e true exams ni interest na se and the jams e be ball han se you know nti okwa kope spinner
jams asem so na ni kon se bi na ye kokobo jams obumdwen you young Joe therefore ya Skyhawks na wokokobo no obumdwen wo so aduro ma so aduro secondary school kwala ye suspend wo bo afie kokodi akire eko obumdwen na je se Skyhawks na bomdwene so e wo be possible so uduru so aduru a o furo be pon wa be sane na ade abakuro mu wonum sante na e wona na bomdwen wo na je se oboso sa na je se so esku so wasafo side wonum na je se agigim ena misanso tu headmaster nkwada mu be kofi bi go tio
wow obi se no enye science no be ye enye engineering na na se maths bi na yeso de ha no oye artist nti adwen wan ye hu se industry ni here training see a bit training kwara no from omo frase nti senior ya design school no e free SHS a ye be ye nti wo baby no hu say akwara we ne gi arts so me last born na ya ansoma oko South Africa even with arts omo ye competition bi ma ni win ye ye na ko South Africa aba akwara ni say me twen say e be wie school no me ma ni nko ha ne hu nko ba bia oye artist that is the talent anyankopon dia ma no onye mathematician and as engineer no ontimi nye doctor bia chese meka se meko ha no arts no betimi aye no timi sua ne yie ehu the business side of it nso a o de beko nanim now entine eno ye ekọ ho da san support to filmmakers ni ye twen say ye friend say no film fund no ebe starting. But in starting, yeah, I see a so filmmakers as I'm talking to you now, through tourism, Ministry of Tourism, the Tourism Fund, no, yetimi create a project that you support to filmmakers. As I'm talking to you now, you're filmmakers 10 proposals on the buy, no, you selected first 10. As all my sene, amomo, your friend is saying, support, the future films, ebinumu ye ye master classes because we realize say it was training yet see a human and then last one that was where master your friends and guitarists be our friend on Zoom. Almost say, look, this streaming amudi nyina no enya dia sika wo bebre a womu na mo no sales traditional sales ne dem no enti no every month ye master class sometimes ye dey nipa ni bi free brochire ba eba be kire ya ye wo hanse no ye mom your friend is entity ye enu nso nyina the fact that we decided to build the foundation of the industry. And yes, ye basis 10 city. You can say 10 city a ISF refugees are assembly ba ye de omakogu baby and on the 10th moon ye de omotena. But when you want to build a nation, you build structures, foundation, no, and ubesi. And that is why we have decided to build the foundation of the industry rather than encourage this 10 city approach where we are giving your friend is saying tapolins near them no. That is why we are giving them training. Now, the film your friend is saying NFL your friend is saying you pass it. So we have set up the board. And after setting up the board also set up the classification committee. And also be taking care of and yema bebre ayu TV swa. Ye nipa ni bebre etimi ubonsi no mu su se nkwara enema nkwara show TV so enenyo ni ese mofra no the classification committee na yate no eno nso no be ye ese adwuma no only say ye ni give before to am frɛ yen ene ye nkita ho kakra
Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association
because any classification law net ye no so one tia sia ne constitution be ko bobura kakra because constitution say we don't control media ene maybe omo de ba out but classification ye antie ho asia na ebe ye eyi kakra inti ya yes meetings ni nyina for some time now etimi every we have set up a lot of festivals. Ibina Mechiro say about Zongo Fest, Leia Fest, where Ghana months ni nyeme nyina no ya ye afen so no festivals bebre wo honso a aban atu ho na mo through Commission on Culture yetimi aso masene chese ye hu say where Ghana month is also there every March ya twesi ho say it should be a where Ghana month because it's our independent month and ultimately share bibia ye pam wo Ghana at least ye hu say ye fa obe continue share and no ye motive no inti where Ghana month no so no ya as I'm talking to you now filmmakers never be catch say omo kai say 2012 na do be share omo bobi oba Kumasi Cultural Center ni ombe kasa ye no o show omo say obesi film village amomo inti ombe kai president and president catch him say yes it is in my your friend is saying interest inti no initially ninka ye dey call bunso ekoseti apo ho ni enkrofo efri Kumasi basi no omo pese ye dey ba Kumasi. The listening government also listened to them and it has been sent to Kumasi. As I'm talking to you now, no, ahimfo miensa abreye nsase. Ye na no yetimi atwusu mienu wo mu a ye di be di dwuma. COVID ba ye 50 million cedis. Sa na ye edi ama the creative industry a ye disbursement ama creative industry for. We have also started doing the data collection for the industry. I told you say we are not building the 10th city, but we are building a whole foundation of the industry. And one of the key elements in foundation is data.
Mamema minua kwashia do no akwaba na solution home treat the ultimate atwede na enya no nti anama no home kakra nsa na mama na kwaba twaso na kakra mama na kwaba atwede we die wa wi abem na twahwe
okay
Uncle Victor anabekasa
ngamekasa enya atwede na emze na mede because
I said traffic no. How did you get here?
Well, I'm here finally.
It's a patch also I late. A patch of months I late. Victor Adono Kwashi and I'm Victor Kwashi Adono of the NDC also Atlantis this year. And Yanni Socrates around there, but the Bema Mama Bem, a summer walk and Yampan say he's an expert in that area. And a orca. Now, Musuya J. A year more comments about the orcan.
Yeah, data collection to get the data of the industry. Ebi ni ho. Say ubisa say teacher for ahene wo Ghana yenim. School blocks ahene wo yenim. Nurses ahene wo Ghana yenim. Hospitals, cheap compounds ahene yenim. But ubisa say uba industry mu ni ebisa say ye per size of the industry no kra yentimi enchire. Afena yashasia ye build the data for the industry for us to know how many barbers we have, how many dressmakers we have. Obinso ba beka ho da bia na no so no ya capture no. With this you can plan and you know how much you are giving the industry in terms of support. Eno so ya de ba ko a yashasia ye. Now we are also upgrading the various storage sites no. Na ya man market kakra artists betimi akwakoton mo niema ho omo ye artifacts ni niema nyina no se obeko Kintampo waterfalls and ukọ a hu se ne etie no nte saa na etie ho no aturenchen bi toy ye no eto ye no but ne ukọ hwe ho pa hu se ne etie. But in doing so no the government also decided say the local authorities ne ho no sika bia revenue bia ye nya free mo no ye mo 5% no mo so mo fam build omo chrono, and that is also ongoing. We have also put the creative arts bill no to parliament. As I'm talking to you now, no, ya call second reading, no. I got the last one. The day Omorise, you know, that was the day Charlotte say. Hey, is it Charlotte say? The easy. Jan Mensa, a call ho, and yomo echo din kita hono. It take time kakra nti omo ntimi ma yen no so. Nti no mo di ahye say omo baby ma. No my last and final reading. This is the first time budgetary allocations are being released. Like I said, na enkano industry no budgetary allocations. Now we also have the Creative Arts Center, the Creative Arts Council, setting a platform. Yedi babeton ye niema ewo oman mu. Uye film music ntumo ne niema no ye create a national platform bia bibia wo bia wo be ye no de beto ho, and it will be something that baby wo man abrochire nyina no. What do? You go there, you click, and ube hu obi atade, obi shoe awaye, obi nyuma awaye, obi senior wetwa, and you can have that one and you can buy it direct from that platform. And also ni yegusu aye. As I'm talking to you now, no Marine Drive project in Intino, ye pushi a friend is saying omo ye omoton arts and crafts no has park osano abaka okudi ye besi otra modern market amomo within that market no ye benya workshops koso sesi a nkita hudi esi ye nyomudi no eno na ekoso. Unfortunately no omo problem kakra ho a esi ye kosolve within a matter of months no ye be resolve because omo mu achicha kakra group no eno amomonya eyi kakra me ka eniema ya ebe sound a bit boring. Intino me the basic handsay na as we go on no yetimi atu every movie because eniema ni be brave talk of the theaters I see BBC. We say we will pursue the construction of modern large sitting theaters. As I'm talking to you now, no, we've touched on it because we've signed the MOU with the Chinese investors. Omo babesi. Among for the Muslim theater near theater and Muslim theater. Me pacho. What we said in our manifesto is that we will pursue the construction of modern large sitting theaters, and we have achieved it. We have signed the MOU, and they are about to sign the proper documents that will go through the process, and then the work will start. That is why in 2020 we said we will complete, and also going into 2020, no, you see, babesi. Your friends and studios, sound studios in Greater Accra, Ashanti region, and the north. These studios strategically, out of a year of return, they have a lot of top American artists about me, and they realize that this is the destination they want. Instead of going for holidays in other Caribbean countries, they connect more to Ghana than those countries. But they look around and they ask, say, do you have studios that we can even come and record when we come on holidays? Ebi ni hanse. Inti ye besi se theaters ya momo. No ba holidays with their families. They will spend money here. They will have collaborations with our local artists, and it will also be a window for our local artists to also go out there.
Why are they? Nah, the pressure is mounting. Say Matiami do adie na osiekan. or say the Ejapa Royalties Limited transaction contains the murder of all suspected corruption and corruption. The Ejapa Royalties Limited transaction contains the murder of all suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses to be discovered in the first analysis of the risk of the prevention of corruption and anti-corruption assessment since Ghana attained independence in 1957. And Mamin Kawatiana, 27 pages, a young cracker. Watiana, Mamin Kawati.
If only it will not be boring.
Why should it be boring? Why are you reacting like that? The person wants to read, and he is the host. Why will the reading be boring? ADAKABRI, formally, Benchia were tearful. So great. You've forgotten me. Maybe those days I was too young in the film industry. I wrote and produced I Want to Be a Woman. I said a lot of years before I even traveled out of.
Was it about a teacher?
It was about a hermaphrodite.
Yeah,
that
teacher.
Was the first
was the teacher. Yeah, I know
where,
that film.
Bill Riverson.
Yes,
and Ekuma. That was
Mazimbi.
The first movie Ekuma acted when he was with. He was formerly with. She was with.
And there was this young small girl.
People.
Bill Riverson, Neba.
Exactly.
A teacher and a hermaphrodite.
I produced.
So I'm telling you, say I also know.
If you remember, maybe you don't know my face. You've forgotten about my face. So I respect you a lot.
I know the face, but I don't know that you will go into NDC. No. I remember the face. But
I only pass by.
What I mean is that
I only pass by the industry.
No, what I mean is that
let me
as brilliant as you are, no.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so NDC people are not brilliant.
No, I'm not saying that. Me say
so
you were so brilliant.
Hadn't been. You see the industry. You are an experienced person in the industry. But do you know what? It's because of Atarena Wakofasheno. I'm a leadership role now play one industry. No. Are you extremely biased?
And out of that bias is the the 4 years.
Let me bring your
colleague. Within these 4 years. Not 8 years.
Too much. When I knew you, you were the type.
Because now I'm a wounded lion. Because I have sat quiet for years. Me see, yes, wounded lion in the sense I've sat quiet for the past years. So as wounded as I am, that is how come we came
regarding this your field.
Yes,
your colleagues you've met with at several stations. And they kick against what you say.
What? Kicking against what I say is so easy.
Meaning it's an approach to some of the things you're saying has been done.
Like what?
Has not been done.
Like what? Give me examples.
Look, theater, a building, what you call you work together from Kumasi, what you decided to do.
Yes,
how
like which one? Who's theater? Who's theater building? No, who can theater building? Let me correct you, say.
If you could keep
theater building, one
paragraph.
If you could keep quiet just 1 minute, you get to understand. What's Satariani too much? That industry should not be handled with the shirt.
Paragraph 10. Another preliminary issue. The government may wish to invite a trusted and friendly anti-corruption country such as Singapore or the United Kingdom or the United States or Denmark to send independent anti-corruption officers to replicate my analysis and anti-corruption assessment work, giving rise to the report using the same source letters and documents. I am confident professionally and ethically that they will arrive at the same anti-corruption assessments contained in the Ejapa Royalties Limited transactions report. I explained this to my dear friend, the Minister of Finance, when he visited me as early as 5:36 a.m. on the morning of October 22, 2020, in the company of a mutual friend. I pray that the president takes up this challenge so that the concerted effort is leading to throw me under the bus and bringing my reputation into disrepute for acting professionally in the Japan Anti-Corruption Assessment Report, in which the president has a personal interest, comes to an end. Oceano Penunsian and Numunifa and a face can overreact and you are trying to be better. Wait fast.
ADAKABRI young one.
Munkamas
and young one was saying after Martinamidu Koi, na journalist who colleague Bako, a friend of free City FM, na or an AD in Quitangon, or car say nobody should dare. And when he said that, it should not be pushed. The following day, the ruling party, for that matter, the government, had assembled their communicators and had warned them never to go and react or speak to this Japan issue when they go out there. I've met several of them on set. I've been on Real TV. I've been on other sister stations. And they refused to comment. Just after Martinamidu warned and what started the ban. The finance minister, according to him, visited him in his house 5 a.m.
5:36.
5:36.
And no 5:36.
Messi and Depa also on band if da. Or Mesran da. Once was started in Japan, this particular assessment. Had it been my college
Mr. And then I'm about to show you for the first time. I show platform Ibupa. Yenti mimfa atro and you show you.
Debbie.
Or Troy and you can you or say Ken a personal friend for many years. Sane Martinamidu Troy. One kase onini nisa no mani
atro medini
usi so mani
me so mani vie on call vie
on tro bibia woni report musada or see they are friends for many years
on withdraw the aspect say atro
me per say
Martinamidu say finance minister Janufuriata eba ni fie 5:36 a.m.
in
the company of a mutual friend.
Was it the first time?
And the try me try
I see my person says, "Nwanwa, so be koni fie."
Good. Earlier,
I don't know. Let him withdraw.
Earlier release of
Troy. Withdraw the aspect. One withdraw mean Jaikasa. I just ADAKABRI Kasa.
You are Martinamidu. ADAKABRI first report. And son and Eddie. It's way bro for your back as a sequel. First one or two, or see they been friends for.
ADAKABRI
see only you reckon. They've been friends for many years.
Now maybe so
I see they've been friends for many years. Now, more friends for many years, sir. What is friendship? One case more acquaintances so. So more nanfu. For many years, let say more people. You go to friends' place and friends come to your place regularly. It is okay, say, oba ni fie as they've done for many years now. And you want now what now okay say or see ABC done for the first time. Oba ni fie and you no correct.
My paragraph 11 or say my further preliminary point. My former anti-corruption Moses, Mr. President, kindly tell Ghanaians your reason for refusing to interdict or order the municipal chief executive for Boku Municipal Assembly to vacate her office, even on voluntary or compulsory leave, like you unconstitutionally did to Mr. Daniel Domelevo, the constitutionally appointed Auditor General of Ghana. After my several pleas with you, and in spite of the fact that the first prosecution witness in the case gave his evidence in chief, was cross-examined and discharged on the 12th of November 2020 in the case of Republic versus Hajia Hawa Nenchema and 7 others. After informal communications with you to do so failed, I wrote formally to you on 8th September 2020 attaching the interdiction letters of her co-accused public officers who had been interdicted in the same case, and stating inter alia that your decision is important to vindicate your known commitment to fighting corruption and the promise we exchanged in January 2018 before I accepted to be the special prosecutor. She is still working at her post when her co-accused, who are all citizens of Ghana, are on interdiction. My dear former anti-corruption Moses, this is just one example to remind you, Mr. President, that you should not have unleashed your attack dogs on my integrity as being responsible for the failure of the special prosecutor in the fight against corruption under your presidency. How could I succeed when this single example shows that my former anti-corruption Moses failed me anytime his ox was gored, like in the Ejapa royalties transaction anti-corruption assessment report? It will come as no surprise to me when all the accused persons in the 2 pending corruption cases in the High Court since March 2019 I left behind are acquitted and discharged after my resignation. Baku is where I grew up, and the people of Baku know the president's corrupt partisan injustice that she is at post even today while the other public officers are on interdiction. And then there was the president in anti-corruption Moses.
Wait. I say more simple. Over.
I see anything here.
I say more simple. Issue na nyina ne
say ADAKABRI Nigeria.
Me the radius say enye obi a ne pamo no. Enye obi a ne pamo no. Ono ano say mintimi nya adwuma ne biom. Anwele nu ne ekosi ho a asa. Mu kra no ye we kaka no pamo.
Anti-corruption Moses na ya
ADAKABRI tiaso to aso kai. And the Socrates
Moses.
The Socrates I know.
Israelites.
The Socrates I know.
In Kwasumu no. Sana president Kufuado.
And then we against one.
Moses need
to be.
Paragraph 12. Mr. President, the politically induced witch hunting audit you ordered into the office of the special prosecutor on Monday, November 23, 2020, after you had accepted my resignation from the date I assumed office in 2018 to the date of your acceptance of my resignation, simply because of my professional work on the suspected corruption-infested Ejapa Royalties Limited Transaction Anti-Corruption Assessment Report, will never intimidate me. You may end up rendering at naught the effectiveness of the office in the performance of its statutory functions and undermine your own acclaimed vision of fighting corruption during your second term in office. Mark my words, Mr. President.
ADAKABRI. No was sempe bi ma opa.
Uncle.
Man ma fa no fa sempa na me na
sempa. No was sempe bi ma opa. Unmi say ansa na MPP beba aban mu no. Na Ghana uyi stadium be for na ne ni bi kra. Me no ka say you see 5,000 seats bako 10. All the former regions ni nyina obia e wo bako. Apart from in addition to no Zone goes na your talent one. You see AstroTurf bako 29.
Say share no ase ana.
Bako 29. Na make a kuti to say ya creative art no name de.
Me be Canadian Excellency John Dramani Mahama ya na breso. Mo se ya nya hwe na. Ye be wie ba ne.
By 2009. By 2009, libraries Baku 61.
The topic for discussion is what we should talk about.
Libraries Baku 61 and then by 2008. They renovated 41 out of the 61. SC 26.
You are allowing this.
You give me the opportunity to outline 87.
To outline
between
the projects
2009 and this NC library Baku.
Na friend ba say mekane. What do me call him? Omo brumio.
Me your friend me say me
omo brumio. So great
brumio. Because apart from no about storage facilities. You see Baku 80. COVID ba ye because your baby ya store ye niam nti, ye nuan nti no. Aduane bo anya den. Anya den. When your baby aba store na e ba bebre na say. But yes, Baku 80 warehouses nintino. A buy ye yetimi store ye COVID buy crano, yetimi release in kakra ama ye hon anchi yen. Ntuja food inflation very very low amenye nyina ye hon ahen han yen. Esija food nyina timi eto beans edi ne bon ko soro fefe. Na de me dekra ne say passport. Wafa Now first, Ubako Sala, 10 one crime. Every region. You see, I'm not say Cape Coast, Okwamo regional office, Tamale one regional office. Region, the developments are passport application. No, yeah, and simple. At the doorstep of the Ghanaian. Now, when you know, 2 days ago, Bloomberg. Almost social sub-Saharan Africa, Ghana, and the managing COVID year, Palma, your economy no, is the first to bounce back. Is the first to bounce back strongly. And they just me say, wow, President Akufo-Addo, leadership makes all the difference. Leadership makes all the difference. America up to now, almost break COVID home still. Spain up to now, almost break COVID home. UK crowd was saying declare lockdown. Now so it's a quality leadership of President Nana Akufo-Addo Diama Intino. You rebound and recover very well. I make sure 2 days ago statistics no. I say I drop it further by 500. You are making progress in this country. Nyama we na hu hia. Member free SHS wo. And the media konkon ho. Because and the policy ani mu odu pa. Obia testibi. Obia testibi. Ama nipa wan han. Enu ti na me bu NDC youth organizer pa. Pablo. O se no ye DC o ye Rama breso. Na afeso a September parents e won po anu aso like 10 obia pesika a scholarship abua nema ako school now so a son free SHS intino this is now almost mo parents embe mo pressure biom for the first time ya tro wasi ya anti news ba ko kra say ya pam abofra bi because when me enter school fees amamu pa ben na sinse amamu pa ben ana sinse
now we
no mo na me
where na so won't be there
ADAKABRI wafa with all respect to you who say baby are now they are the nam ofra ba na wona ye host ti dia obe share say yanka no na ho ne beka o ma me kwan say me outlining the crash status work kan me encounter and then come with me enko your manifesto emuni enka ho asam
okay library library sahina we see 209
library asem na obeka
the library sahina we see
kokibi na ko library esi wo ho
oh yes traditional English in library
and the trouble
2006
Musi sa library in Vienna.
Sa library 2006.
Me see library ko ameka sam ye see en
Mama ni see ye.
Ye see we en Vienna.
Me see from 2016. There were hina mama see ye. Tell me library back.
O me set exams. O me set let me speak to
paragraph
30.
O the kind paragraph.
26.
What's it?
O baba me set
8 years mo NCB.
The truth is paragraph 30. The truth is that immediately after receiving my 13-page
project, class 1 project.
Come on,
library class 1.
Come on. The truth is that immediately. The truth is that immediately after receiving my 13-page letter of October 16, 2020, the president engaged the services of a mediator he felt I would listen to. When I gave the president notice that I was not going to continue at the special prosecutor because of its interference in my then functions, the president reported my intentions to the late President Emeritus Rawlings as the mediator whom I met on the 27th, 28th, 29th of October 2020 with a co-mediator in attendance. I underscored to the mediators the fact that rescinding my decision to resign would depend on how the president handled the conclusions and observations of a Chapa Royalties transaction report. The late former president Rawlings and his co-mediator knew that the president was acting on the conclusions and observations and not the full report. I told them that from the president's reaction to the letter of 16th October 2020 containing only the conclusions and observations in the report, I thank God, compiled by the Holy Trinity and the Holy Mary, that I had not conveyed the full report to the president, even though I had told the Minister of Finance in my residence on October 22, 2020, that the only condition upon which I would release the full report was that it was under a covering letter to the affected parties, including the minority in Parliament.
So
the late former president emeritus and the co-mediator might not have known or did not tell me how the president was going to handle the anti-corruption report he had tried to prevent me from making public, but they both had no doubt that I would resign my position if the president interfered in my ability to investigate those suspected of corruption and corruption-related offenses contained in my report as the then special prosecutor. I only learned that the president, whom the main report also indicts for seriously lowering the incentive to risk of corruption, intended to whitewash the report by referring it to the very persons assessed as principal suspects in the tax haven incorporated a Japan royalties transaction report to be investigated by my then office at my second meeting with the president on November 1, 2020. How could Attorney General, who had raised several objections to the transaction documents but was compelled to her lack of independence and for fear of the stature of the principal suspects in the questionable scheme of government, to give no objection on August 12 to such a serious suspected corruption-infested transaction activity, have the ethical courage and independence demanded of an Attorney General to take any remedial action on the anti-corruption assessment report of the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Hey,
ADAKABRI, listening to you. Me too.
You're not
regulating.
Oh, if you say I see you are not regulating, as if you are not in charge of your show. That is what he says.
Also,
me share baby ademe konanka metimi ebisa sire kwan say based on this
two against one.
Ene seni adena koye no nka metimi asire kwan kakra. And if there's any question
why is not here?
No. If there's any question and I say clarification, any of them will need I'm here and I will avail myself for the next few minutes for you to, so that I can excuse
you everywhere.
Oh, there be. I'm not part of this.
Okay,
so that I can excuse myself.
Seniors,
yes, sir.
Senior, but senior will say, well, why won't we say 2 against 1?
Baby, I didn't for message brefie. Why?
Creative as
creative as brefie.
Yes, brefie. Juma within 4 years. What you are saying, we are not building.
Of late, I'm not with you. In some of our colleagues,
we are not building. My colleagues, Nidia, Ubenya Rexoma, or no NDC, ni. What you are saying, Asama Yakana Sipa, but I was technically.
Yes, we come.
Yes,
MPP and NDC.
No cry, but Asama Rexoma, Asama Yakani ask you. Nembo, there's so can NDC side. Asama Mika Unim say we need a film village. Unim say we need a film village. You know we need a film village.
It's okay.
And we are getting you the film village.
As the time.
The film village will bring him back.
Yes. And also your daughter will come to the Creative Arts School, which is free. And she will be one of the best performers.
Are you free to say that?
Yes, free.
ADAKABRI.
Free.
Oh no, so
and you're free your daughter will be enrolled in that school. And will benefit from it. Let's pray that you give us, and I know you will give us 4 more years.
I've heard you.
I know you will give us 4 more years.
Over my dead body. Over my dead body. I'm the former Greater Accra Regional Secretary. Immediate pass.
Yes.
But of the NDC party. Na me fa form
before.
For now me di bomu no de major mama. The second coming. The second coming of the visionary leader. ADAKABRI, with all respect to you.
Is there any question you have about all that I presented? Tell me.
To be honest with you, with all the greatest respect, who said this is the government?
Oh, Jamie,
that preached Adiama Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo winning 2016 election. Major one was singing corruption song against His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Left, right, forward, center. Corruption.
University of Ghana say anya corruption when I hear to about policy
and we'll come to that report. Was it the University of Ghana that conducted this?
Department of Politics?
It is equally not. It was equal. I will prove it to you with evidences here. And to the mommy address it near man now can kind of kakra. Then we can get to the survey. Survey na seven me prove what I say. It wasn't the University of Ghana because the head of the political science department herself signed, endorsed the document that clearly states that this year they were not conducting what any whatever survey regarding the elections because of COVID-19. I have it here. On one side. Now the next aspect in this, Omoko conducted this particular survey. It wasn't officially discussed and agreed upon with the 2021 member of what the department or the faculty. It wasn't. Just 5 out of 21. And I have a proof of one of the professors, being Professor Achu Ayi, sending a memo to her, stating clearly, say, oh, with the reporter or the Ababontin, you should have stated, instead of making it look as if University of Ghana, the political science department, and the conducted survey, you should have made it clear, say, some of the members of the department, some of the lecturers were the people who conducted this research, and it is not the entire political science department. You should have done that. And also, report you invited some of us late, very late to this particular evening program. So the research report itself internally, even though we didn't participate, you equally did not give us the opportunity to read. Have access to it before it is made public. Is that an indication? Say the entire University of Ghana or the friend is saying the political science department and the conductors are survey. ADAKABRI Obama memea nka mekan memo no achiro. Me Obama me kwanyana me ntwaso.
You
with all respect to you. I'm not saying say surveys cannot be conducted by people. We've had several surveys. The Yenua Bema Benefsin. What they report. Or the Ababonte say Nanado Danko Kufuadu Benya and then 53% and 52.
50.
Benefsin ye surveys. We agree with him. Benefsin surveys is why during election period. Majority ambam. Nobody is holding him accountable to on survey. So we don't have a problem with the survey where it is coming from. In America, there were surveys indicating that Trump maybe we need election, hands down. What did we see? The opposite was true. So when it comes to surveys, we don't have a problem. My only problem is with the University of Ghana because this is academic. The reputation of that particular university is what I'm thinking is being dragged to the mud. Because if we have about 21 members of that department and they were not in the know and they did not participate in the methodology you used to convey any conducted surveyor, then what are we talking about? You don't let it look like some part of you that did the survey but not giving it a title University of Ghana. That is all our problem is. As for surveys, even Joy FM, ADAKABRI, as at Enra, when Joy FM are conducting surveys, indicated that your mama
social media surveys.
So there's
a difference between any academic survey.
That is why I'm saying, we are detaching ourselves from what is out there, making it look as if it is University of Ghana. It is not.
Academic.
It is not.
And he's
nobody is saying it's that one is not. ADAKABRI Maminkai, the memoir, your friend is saying, Professor Achu Ayi, Edison Mamino, being the department head. Mamenya day. Maminkai and show. Just a minute.
No, she's saying.
I don't know, maybe catch you 1 minute.
So
1 minute.
Campaign.
This is it. I say, dear madam, me we are mekai invitation or the other. A come and son or sending this particular, and I mean kind of first. Me kind we actually say thanks for the message. Or say, dear Madam Head, thanks for the message and attached invitation letter. As we discussed yesterday, the first time of your letter should the first line of your letter should have read, some lecturers of the Department of Political Science undertook a survey. The department as an entity cannot own findings of a survey in which it did not make input into the methodology, into bracket questionnaire, etc., and training of field assistants in the past.
Clutching to straw.
The methodology, including the questionnaire of the election projects that the department undertook, was discussed at the departmental lecture room. It is true that you invited colleagues to be part of the project, but if they did not participate in it, at least the methodology should have been shared, unless there is something to conceal, meaning or suspect something has been concealed. The other thing is the late invite to the event, which has become the practice rather than the norm. The practice rather than the exception. As I keep on telling you, I have done administration to the highest level in the university system, and I am very conversant with the best practices both in Ghana and abroad. Signed. This is what yours sincerely, Achu Ayi, a professor Achu Ayi. The point I'm making with this, and it's this indicates and show clearly, this survey we're talking about was not something done by the university as a body, and for that matter, the political science department. Just few, and we are reliably informed, just 5 out of 21, and the conductors this survey. We don't have a problem with the survey, but our problem is that it shouldn't have been captured as a University of Ghana survey. That's all. And no, even uko parts uko survey nankasa report mua ADAKABRI. Out of 100 constituencies are almost conducted survey in one. 47 of them are from Ashanti region. 47. We have 16 regions. And out of 100, we have 275 constituencies. So out of the 100, the chunk of it, the highest percentage of constituency, that particular survey was conducted, where we have MPP MPs, majority of them. We don't have a problem at all. But the real survey itself, ADAKABRI, is on the day of elections, the 7th. But my main point is, ADAKABRI, as someone working kinds is here. In terms of corruption, University of Ghana, including that of Epson, Ben Epson reporter, or they out of survey, said they were extremely, I must say, extremely silent when it comes to corruption. Meanwhile, corruption today in Ghana, a whole special prosecutor, I indicted the president of the land. Akasa Onwankasa has been a judge in his own court. ADAKABRI, you don't believe, the president of Ghana, knowing very well it was on corruption messages, corruption song, and or riding no de betna konya iso. And I feel adokro say your friend is we adokro adieno. He is not able to speak to this issue. Whilst he's out there, Ghanaians are expecting, say, he should have come out and speak to this big time indictment. Martin Amidu, and they are indicted on no in the bushia. ADAKABRI, they are working kind, a show clearly said the finance minister visited Martin Alamisi Amidu Wonifino at 5:30 a.m. no ADAKABRI ne tea no man as Japa into no coffee. It's indicated there clearly who cooking kind Niema or Trotro by ya. ADAKABRI, if Martin Amidu should have been allowed, after assessment, if he should have been allowed to go forward and conduct the investigation, and really prosecuting Anka ADAKABRI, Ghana ebebutu under His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And when it comes to corruption matters, this government has proven to Ghanaians that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is not only a clearing agent when it comes to corruption matters in Ghana, but an architect of it himself. I think Martin Amidu is now mentioning other corruption related cases. What advising on my penny to take action on. ADAKABRI, Ekosise, and no what started Bobana. The APSO NLA National Lottery. Minya a bonze, you know, ankasa and the president of the country, Ghana Sika. Ejapadi la me ye kan ho asemi. This project has not been executed. Now so you tua about $4 million at the cousins of the president. And ADAKABRI, knowing you very well, a seasoned journalist, aside that, a reputable lawyer, and a running mate for that matter. ADAKABRI, niye kukoso mind corruption wise. Wankasa uti dwam mihu se ukro hu atwiriw. Niema wokin kan no want to be kran pagya uti aye wasefam. But I know say because of Nipa we enti you will not speak to this matter at this time the way I expect you to. But a bomb ADAKABRI, it's extremely unprecedented. Ghana da when it comes to corruption. Any Ghana Sika, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in a bush for Amase. Minu can say that a finance minister who doubles as a cousin, a direct cousin of the president. We have loaned Yajibushia over 160 billion.
Mount Yaren Kemi.
Tie.
Mount Yaren Kemi.
Unim say Bushia bi ayaje. Uda ma meet me born of tougher. Mewie.
Adiasa. Courage. Adiana ohom.
Ofa me da say.
Each one for himself to be a cardio pay.
Make I say.
Oh, be a cardio pay say. Any topic I hope say.
I say asempa bibre organa.
E Japan sem na odem tu wa ye kan. Ame uzo ongo kan.
Courage me enti o.
Me dey me bu academics pan o. School sem dey me de. Anything na me san co school ko ye me masters. School sem ye de. Na oko school but one thing that define school BI research. And in school Pong University of Ghana, I conducted survey about the coming election. 2016 almost a year bio. Yet in same bebre and the nipa bakope and the nipa nipa unko yetri no. The kind of sabe pepe na eden e buy. Inti se university na sia koye ni survey. No dia betu ho pufu e de ya kan survey ni so more de. Ye omunu nso no ye de tu ye ho fo bomodea say for more for nana ebesia ba na ya na union medis for mo ho ye wan wakakra say mutimi ka so na enya credible na nipa no ye nipa 5 out of 21 who department na nipa 5 out of 21 e conduct survey osu enyo mu nyina na ye enti no maye ngintum enya Yerado Nunkwa Newaha. And so the entire NDC is represented here. And no, any as a Nipa Bakope represented the entire NDC. Nemo Nipa 5 faculty members. enti me represent the department you say the
two things you are comparing are highly unfair.
Nemo we
is highly unfair.
Asem papa bi amede ba ha ne say of ADAKABRI.
ADAKABRI say to me
1D1F
this discussion here.
1D1F. Ah, President Kufuor de ba ye no. Unu say yesi baako 76. Aye adwuma sisi a. Baako 76. Aye adwuma 76 no employ nipa 19,000. Ewo Ghana ha. Na chere say nye President Kufuor de na be 1D1F a anka 19,000 Ghanaians are unemployed. As those people were unemployed under the NDC. Uye no sufi wa. Eye National Identification Authority. 2008. Na ye register nkrofo pa. Na mpo NDC be wini ye from 2009 all the way to 2016. Omo register nipa ba kokra anka ho. Ye back to power. President Kufuor I ensure say Ghanaians have been well registered. Amenoka say from Enra asem papa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ebe catch Ghana phone nyina ne say sisi ya senke NHI data no any national ID in took it our national ID you get access to national health insurance now going forward no you be senke tin into national ID number no and ebe your tin number and enkowie hwa or passport and so you be synchronize o driver's license inti sisi no President Kufuor the other bag Ghana ni say enche ukita card ba kope Ghana card na ubetimi akọ institution bia ana ya sanso esi website e fe no ghana.gov
corruption has
first na unlike say ubeko DVL ubeko passport of ubeko brebe no we ya one stop shop awunya ruahwa you can access all these services that are needed in and yako kan ba bi o mo abetre say apart from free SHS TVET free CC so creative amaya as say creative art school no so free na anya free kwa uko school are one of the most key things for research internet. Every secondary school, every college of education, every nursing training college, every TVET institution going to have free Wi-Fi internet free say 5-year research na unim de no akosoro. Apart from 1D1F no so no 170 over 170 factories are in the process of at different stages of completion. Now say 76 I employ 19,000. So 170 neighbor on streamer. You can imagine the level of employment I be creative on my mu. And crofobet me a juma or mube him when you sika ashom or mobisianum. And no, Anna, in me, intia, Oto and Safre me de bahano. Na ya kenya na kwesi COVID ye anka ebe hard dream papa emre bi a cholera be see nipa 200 ani wu ye kwa free 2015 entimi anso ano area mahama na nso under President Kufuor COVID by wa manage na ma minu aba kwa ye national student leader or ye conference be Zoom conference Africa students leaders na nom wo na Amokano na other student leaders across the country say, oh, president there, he's emerged as a global icon. I was senior of fighting COVID or managing situation. No, and only quality leadership now. Yet the Ghana for from 2017, 7th January up to I can say 4 more for Nanano. It's 4 more for quality leadership, 4 more for free SHS, 4 more for 1D1F, 4 more for institutions and to say Ghana Library Board. From 2009 to 2016, not a single library was built in this country. 61 now, as at President Kufuor time, and one you better renovate 41 out of the 61. And no no, just 26 at the account. As you see, Ghana, your libraries baku 87. Now 2019, figures are a core library in Crawford Rural Library demo. From 2016 now, they are about 390,000. 2019 figure no, over 1 million. Na just say, and yes, say, Crawford Pay Library access na money. The same way, and yes, Crawford Pay School na access no money are free SHS. Ama omwenya access over 400,000 people more have gone to secondary school or more life asesa results here by move unprecedented results over 50% have passed. That is aggregate A1 to C6 no and no any leadership ye kan ho asem and no any a friend amamuo pa ehia say ye to aso nti me ba ha wie ya eno asem papa na ana medena asem papa na
ye kwashi ado no asem papa na so manenken
nti to be honest with you ADAKABRI see your bus studio your kasi ya ba be create your questions near answer wo studio enya ade e beboa me the paragraph no na sakan another paragraph ni ntie so okaya
na so ba dey invite
o me back o say
they invite you
they invite me na me kan ho asem
she can you say you my the same invitation
nti
they invite you Matiami
manan kana de
Matiami do be anim
the buy no ADAKABRI dey asema that topic
breaking news na the main topic
obisa the question obisa me na me yi no tija me na me say wo buy the da why say kan wo a wote wa wo so o ye Ghana ni a o drink Ghana ho if it is what dream pass or person will rescue this nation and corruption matters and found who they are say wara
o fa me ho pa me
na fa ho no na modi gina so e de ba ban mu a ene ade na mudwane fi ho because ya can't show as a communicator so better ya ka bibia fa indictment how I indicted president and in the bush
in the history of this country unprecedented corruption anti-corruption regulation unprecedented President Kufuor na
nyame pa ejoada ya ba pia bonten near a match we are matching we starting from your friend say Obrasport circle interchange anopa 6:30 pepepeni nyina ede yes we are marching in memory of your founder your papa the first president of the Fourth Republic His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings. We are proud of him. Yeka Ruta. Yes, we root. We are proud of him as the founder. He's the only person who has his name registered in our constitution, the party constitution. Constitution Papa B. The only party that has a party anthem. Ayatwa who say yes. Eja wum. Yeko akomachi. In March na yeko March ni ye demand yesika
the Socialist Party without social intervention.
Nana do danko Akufo-Addo. Ene ne busuafo a omo check Ghana sika afa. We are going to embark and demand our money. Ye be demand sika akosha omo for
Airbus route
ADAKABRI.
Ofa yes you be Airbus
4 million na Japan delia. On my penny say
Airbus
match and come back to parliament. Say based on assessment Martinami Duaye and some I can for a Japan union and come back to parliament. And then bia on my penny one executive approval when it comes to this Japan deal and sana echo parliament the first time. Is that what the president wants us to feel?
It was the parliament that approved it.
And I may say.
They should fix it.
He said he should go back.
Yes.
So the details are and the special prosecutor report and as assessment report or the buy. Emu die na NDC en kai. Emu kokobe ni en moye. Emu kokobe na civil society organizations. More on my penny, His Excellency Nanado Dankwa, and Sana Echo Parliament for approval. When you know your kind, Matinami do report assessment or the by idea. Endorse in some NDC for any civil society organizations, your candidate. Now, my penny say come back to Parliament, no, and you be a one of my executive approval, and Sana Echo one. Sika $4 million na yetuano ADAKABRI pacho say ampa
ana ka kire won
za 4 million no ebi akọ data bank ebi so akọ gabi ochidako law firm no mu no ho no anyenye bia is it a lie? It is stated there
na gabi
in assessment
gabi onye adwuma
Ozo onye juma. Obi ankaza onye juma. Enti me no kasa sisi asasi kana kodi no wa. O man penny say. Deal na sema deal na sema ye kan no asema ye say e bon ko no. Enko back to parliament. Sa sika no odi oji wo mo na onje wo mo. E dey nti na finance minister guzu te office wo.
Na say parliament na.
E ye the cousin tiana. PPA boss no. Ah ono de ye mani kofi no. Because ono so ya indicted no. Adena onu de otumi kofie na finance minister de ogusu ti nedwam. Finance minister Martin du fie okoe ekopa cho say Martin sa ejuma wo ye de yesrew ankatwe Simon okopa cho no. What precisely does he mean? Martin ababonten ababeke kan sempi no. Adakabre, with all respect to you, minimo pa sa semwe minim se enye nne na obeka nwasam ya ba ban mu awie asabe topic for discussion minim se that time no na as a we running mate nentina we decided
they say they prophet
hey na za adakabre running mate uniman
Oha Extreme Punk Needs FM.
Cool, fresh and trendy with a new look. Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you glow. Anytime. Natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA. Oh man, yeah, woman. Oh man, yeah, mama. Baby, baby,
Ebusia, me gidi said despite media share idea to akwemu, say parties na hold on manifesto, ye be pensem mu, ni ahwehwe mu, ni ede nsem na to dwa, na mumma hu omutiri mu po. Na wonso wetimi ayi wadwene, say obeto ama A ana B ana C ana C D no. Me gidi say noa na ye.
Na ye pese mu hunu parties no atiri mu po, na mwatimi agina so asigina ye, akire ne beboa oban kronkro Ghana nkan kro.
7th December ye decision time. Me gidi say despite media, Peace FM, Hello FM, OK FM, Neat FM, Peace FM Online, and a UTV decision time ye. Eswa bamfaswa ma pa.
Electoral Commission of Ghana a take decision say some parties do bakui anyone frank to for and April NPP Omanpenye His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, NDC Omanpenye Dada His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, JUM Yakana Gum Christian Kwabena Andrews, CPP Ivor Kwabena Green Street,
GFP Eya Mami Ekwiadonko Enye Nono, GCPP Eya Dr. Henry Herbert Latte, APC Eya Hassan Ayarga, LPG Eye Kofi Akpalu, Someha na Someha Yenkonkwa,
PNC David Apasera, PPP Bridget Jogbenuku, NDP Nana Konedu Ajimai Rollins, Eni Owura Kwame Asiedu Walker, Ojina se kontekro ne wohunu kwan se, Oprima Mpeni Adwa was 7th December general elections numu.
Unu sese presidential candidate no order number 1, number 2, number 3, and now number 4 akokopem number 11. Ewa na the parliamentary candidate no so eda.
Enti wine na obetu abano amano na oda no masen.
Se wo koto abano a, obeti Omanpenye krata ama na wabumu ntentensuo mu. Wo rada kanumu a, fa okokromotibo ink no mu na fa team empty box no a, ewo wo candidate no anim ni fa so ho no a. Hwe se ink no ebeka tokro no a, ewo box no mu a, entra enko life fu.
Eya decision time. Every Saturday kwapem se ebeto abano koso a netie na hwe despite media channels nyina ne kyerɛ wadwen ɛfa deɛ wonte aseɛ bia ɛbɛyɛ paa sɛ wobɛsi gyina wɔ nea wobɛto waba ama no ansa na wakɔgyina ballot box mu sɛ wokɔkyerɛ wadwene ayi dia wobɛdi ɔman Ghana so efie nan a edi anim
kaisa ba otue ɛyɛ ɔman Ghana yɛ ma yɛ nananom yɛ nuanom yɛ asetena mu ɔman kɔsoɔ ɛne yɛ nkankrodi
hayo sɛ Ghana abato no ɛyɛ adwoada 7 December 2020 UTV ɛne Despite Media nyina team of reporters polling station collation center bia kyese bibia ebesi bia ye twamfoni no kroje fili gadochi ye de abeyi ni TV no so no hu de ekoso decision time 2020 Despite Media ene ye de nsem no kro ni nyina ebebram
Shannon so said Despite Media decision time win enyumeku adidi suada roma ene ye de brewo Cap Farm Ghana Limited say yankonkon promo yi e ma kwan amwato home appliances say fridge freezer gas cooker television ene de keka ho Happy Milk e milk a lactose ba ku sempo enim ti obi a doctor say lactose enya ma wo no o make any Happy Milk abusuani nyina dia Elohim Treatment Center Dr. Abednego dia bepie e wo achim kede yare ben na e ha wo typhoid ana bema waye mmere oba a wawo ho aye den ene nyare wankaye ni nyina fo ni kire achim kede Dr. Abednego say yare wo ho dia ene na yare sanso so e wo ho Ruta natural product omna de Ruta mixture e timi malaria Ruta Titanic typhoid fever ena Ruta live abedgaso afa Joy Industry insanu adwuma vehicle 20 a eye ultimate immune booster vehicle 20 eye odmankma haban ena yede ayenti abua ema immune system no ahodene.
It's decision time on Despite Media. Koswaneti Despite Media, Peace FM, Hello FM, OK FM, Neat FM, Peace FM Online. Nasa asoshe UTV and asa ye social media handles nina. Despite Media, ubia siye.
Yamo yembera ebe ya efiri yanara.
Utie oha ekchi ponkno Neat FM.
Neat 100.9 FM suni. Na ene Friday November 27 2020 and time just about gone 28 minutes past 3. In the last lap young kwe
Papa Agenda 111
any day Courage Nobe a member of the NPP National Communications team and a Victor Kwashe Adono and so a member of the NDC's communications team. Yeah,
ADAKABRI okay say me ya ba
10 minutes.
Ya ba ban mu no na Ghana ha nyina ambulance wa ha 50 say asem tu obi a population e wa ha nyina no na ambulance 50 na ne wa ha nanso enam President Kufuado ne nisu ade hunti no obomodia eto 307 ebeka ho ai na me no ka say constituency bia e wone de 357 ambulances and e wo Ghana ha say healthcare emergency services at your doorsteps ya ba so no ya be two projects be bre abandoned that from President Champon so eba President Rawlings President Kufuor no so e be pum Yura Mahama Abreso kwa project health project amojama yen e 30 no me no ka say ye wie mu bako 16 a complete unlike send your mo ye Eurojet project for hospitals omo abandon no President Kufuor start ya omo anya ho hwe no President Kufuor de se da bi e ya ban sika ye nhwe ema ban sika enkokwa ye nhwe ema sika ne nshingu nti ye be hwe a complete 40-year-old maternity block the biggest in West Africa when completed. President a champion time no. Wakoso asere OC by the end of the second term nedia na ye wie no koto. Na ohwe no say Ghana ha population per health facility no very low, very bad. Enu nti no wa bomodian say agenda 111 hospitals. Say every district should have at least one standard hospital. Say ban say complicated cases be not referral bebemu yen ko refer obia M37 any kolebu any other identity agenda 111 I don't know ye see 111 hospitals across the country. Na the me de omukra ne say President Kufuor actually say amamuo enye boshepe eba na election a enye bɔhyɛ pɛ ana ehia ubetimi ahyɛ bo nanso sɛ ubedi bɔhyɛ ne so sɛ promises abɛyɛ akyerɛ electors ɔmo to abama wa ube make sure sɛ obɛyɛ de aka sɛ obɛyɛ no ɛno ɛso nyina so nti ne ɛsɛ for more for nana because ɔbaa no wakyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ɔse adeɛ yɔ sɛ ɔka ɔyɛ ɔhyɛ bo a odi so ɛnti sɛ obi a yɛnim no na yɛsɛ 6 new regions ni nyinaa no 1 regional hospital yɛbɛsi ɛwɔ hɔ tema ɛyɛ very big hub enti sɛnea yɛwɔ tema regional police command tema electricity command regional electricity unit ni ade nyina no yɛbɛsi tema regional hospital a yɛakate sold a yɛbɛ hyɛaseɛ enti health mu ne deɛ ɛno no NHIS it was in comatose na gu my sister yareyɛ call hospital I'm say NHIS the better who 2012 eko wie chire owu yaya because na me ma me ni sika kro de betuatua na ya hwe no na so me no kase enne me wo fa se wo NHIS so functioning mabushafo nyina last cra me call me anti wo no si o memboa no na onye den on checking is no on update one office anko EQBA or renew ekitani phone e de renew wa pepepe fe under 2 cedis eno ni amambuo na ye ka ho asem no 2020 ya baya ye kotui eye Ghana for future and eye at stake say free SHS e be sustained and enye sustained na we dey mesrewo report here ye nuanom e bastardizing the same report yi ekire say abaya ye kotui de nipa be 62% say eye free SHS anomode omo abato obe inform omo abato enu nti na nya wanwa say 3 days ago na 2 days ago president mama koka say ono no dey free SHS buy no entisa edenti na meka sa eye free SHS ya mebe kan akire Ghana fo nyina ensemo a NDC functionaries ekafa ho from 2012 a president Kufuor ka say obesi free SHS obisi Ghana doesn't need free SHS. Emphatic statement one ekaye. Johnson said dunketia 18 February 2012. Say Ghana here free SHS. Kra. Oye free SHS can only be achieved in 20 years to come. Leo Kran. That time no Deputy Minister of Education. 21st November 2012. Anna Leo Kran. Eka asasem no. Nanado can never implement free SHS. He is deceiving Ghanaians. Mutala Mohammed on the 15th of October 2012. No a deputy minister. Where is Nanadu going to get the money from? Kwesi Pratt Jr. on 31st July 2012. Sisi kano cry kofa wahen near the free SHS no. Nana doesn't understand the term free SHS and don't even know the cost. Felix Ofosu Kwache, 3rd July 2012. We need quality education now and not free SHS. John Mahama, 29th November 2012. We need jobs and free SHS. Jobs, not free SHS. Peter Otukono, 3rd June 2012. Free SHS says come and sham. Dr. Manubwama on 1st June 2012. We don't need free SHS. Free SHS is Azan. Free SHS is 419. 419. No. That time area. I don't know, no, regional secretary, no more organize, choco for ni teshi for ni do bukum for NDC members. Omuko demonstration say 419. Sebi, uwe ni wua. Memeti sa se me yama President John Mahama, former president. Me yama ne pa. Say otimi pa sini bu so na di free SHS buy. 2016 year okojina trade fair ka say still say we cannot vote for people on the whimsical, or you should tell me, whimsical promise of free SHS. Now, there's been mistakes done in other African countries. We cannot do it. We only do it in 20 years. How do you turn yourself when in 4 years, the one who promised it, the one who conceptualized it and promised it, has well delivered it? And the exams are passing. Now, say, double track traffic. Anybody who says that in you be until education has said. Crack. Me na me teacher ni. Now ujina class. Now there are students be 92, 120 enim. From wadia and I say, hey, large class size a hard dream papa. Na ekwan no mo find na progressive new way no from Kwame Nkrumah Breso. We've been doing progressive free education. Sa de be sine. From 92 constitution come be shame say progressive free. And I use the same approach yentimi and solve the problem of people out of school that until President Kufuor buy 3 things and here access, equity, quality. And I say access there. Yenyi akwensi there. I wo honi fi ho. Akwensi there ni nyina ne famiko ya sikasem. Ano yi fi ho boom. O yi fi nipa 400,000 more. Amu nyina nko muntimi nko. Ane koye. Amuko wie no. Ane hu se, "Hey! Sana obi a we school 7 years ago wentimi anko sisi awaba. Obi owie 2 years ago wentimi anko sisi awaba. No mu nyina ba niti no. Ama congestion aba schools ni bi mu. Enye ni nyina. Ntisi a we hu no. Then I say ye wo ho. Say o handle. Say na be ya quality no enye den affected. Innovative way. Yeru anapo any the deputies, any directors. A dream one with stakeholders say what we call double track. Now double track the actually say ye makwan bia be 2 months, 3 months. School dan is your kakra na ebinum ko prayer camp meetings ewo mu ni ade. Nti for sabre na esi ho kwa no. Adenti na yen utilize. Nti yen chomumu na instead of 90 in a class no 45 enwo ho na teacher ni nya good contact and good relationship with them rapport. Non trom ade no monte ase. No mu kofia na the other 45 no so aba. Sa de ne nko anu nti enu so be create employment. Ema ye employ 8,000 more teachers. 8,000 more. Say be the same teacher no chere first batch na de nyo no anu be chere. Obe chere mo ade the second time round. Me no can say over 100 of those schools because of government intervention of building over 3,000 facilities. 6 unit classroom blocks, 12 units, 18 units, classroom blocks and dormitories across the secondary schools. Over 100. F double track so. As you can say between 5 to 7 years. We eliminate by which time yetimi see facilities ni be the same school no, the same class, small class sizes, but everybody can go on mainstream. Authority back on education out there. You president of Ashesi. Okay, said this is a very creative and innovative idea and a very progressive way of managing our education. Ashesi president, you Patrick Iwua. Into be our education, I said there. What I say, Omoka said because of double track quality no, I are compromised. In fact, NDCMP, our pram. Ako kan say meningitis yare ba wo some school selected school say enough no a free SHS na dia ba we just about 2 years ago now so results ne buy no unprecedented over 50% are passing pu a mo nyina mo parents ani age o mo be ko university ama ehon so no aban say sisi ade ahia na Ghana card unya kita Ghana card pe bra ye be so wasene ama loan now they are school now we kra now your national service won't o after 1 year now when you juma no no start here to kakra send ye no America send ye no UK send ye no all these countries are you know munya ebiko ho akọ school no eno on ye hwe na the reason why ye hu hia pa say free SHS ye to abaman President Kufuor not to asne say dia wentimi andwen ho amfamba 8 years na wentimi tukra anhu anka say oh ade we ya memantimi andwen na President Kufuor adwen dia be de eye ebeboa amaye wentimi kranji antumusa no wo de ko hye ne nsa te say de omo ye free SHS no te say de omo ye metro mass no te say dia omo ye school feeding no saa no be no ombe gu no poso mankrofo ma menom ene papa nom asian su abre akọ sresika asra mo ma school uko secondary school ade ma etwato ofa uwie BC no ntimi anto so our life na end
okay
ba uwie free SHS tem bia 10 years time kra na betimi akọ tertiary akosua de ama ho abamfa so ama man no
man so fan 10 minutes na fe yen hwese benya feda 4 minutes be amamwa courage copy of the MPP and wote ne na sisi de Victor Kwashi Adono and Wobey
menua be ma meda se na metie menua kasa o ka o se corruption e de on kan wasem ye move on
Menka eba so asema
Obi wa no masa.
Maybe sir.
O kasama kama no atumu atisania. Me ton mumu no. Enti menya akwanya wo de jame. Na me so wa wansama wa keka no. Eno na me be ponchi holes into.
Na me ka so be respond.
And I'm responding to what he has said, the ambulance. What the ambulance
307
about Ghana.
I mean, they are 50
each constituency, one ambulance.
Each one of them.
And unti yanto we meanwhile, ambulance ADAKABRI ambulance BBC na ambulance kofa ubia or the nekoi. Enya hospital no the nekoi. Obi CC hospitals are unprecedented. But for COVID, COVID, a year, like you, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the hospitals are where CC, or even Yemfa Krahape, and Ka Asem, or a Subanfa Sosa, Ga East Hospital now is saved a lot during COVID time. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in the sea, Reach Hospital, government of Ghana, as well as Legon Hospital, Medical Center.
The Israel phone is here.
Mamen Kamasem, Kawano Tum. And the answer na ambulance de Obi Beko Okofo Ubia, Babia, John Mahama Sia. Unprecedented, no. A honum, and no crown is able ministers of Obi. COVID, HH wom, our maimu. A John Mahama hospitals, and they save wom. Eba ambulance, auto ambulance, I won't yashe. Then the West Hospital crowds on yashe. Oh, now castle on yashe.
I say to ambulance, the sense hospital.
Minia, Mammy, unim. COVID time.
Ambulance,
and when we talk about dishonest president or dishonest, and then another danko akufuado. Even COVID time, yeah. And now we manifesto mu ansa na omobeba abam. Say, omube CC hospital, district hospitals. Bebia hospital ni bia or district no ombede ombe CC. And have so district kwa ebi ni no. District kwa ebi all the dano ombede. Mobe expanded no mewa. And yes, I
be redesigning
whatever. Went to me anya ebia until COVID ebe die ebe unity. ADAKABRI COVID unity nanado dankwa one of the fellow Ghanaians speech no make yen or catch the Ghana for say afede who say a very important say ABC hospitals, and so he's going to build how many hospitals? 88 mewa in 1 year. So no catch them no meboa catch them say meboa. Was it from that time now make an announcement? No, I will be see 88 hospitals. I feel the one who say unya. A boss say, 3 years I bet him went to me and see back or any of the districts. But idea I bet 2 years ninety. One who say visionary His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Sana hospitals are now OCC no unya. And I feel the one who say and who here obesi 88 hospitals. In 1 year, from that time no kasano. Meanwhile, na mandate ayama no. Ebe ende 7th January mewa. Na so na osi osu obesi ni in 1 year 88. ADAKABRI den asesa. 88 no ba kokura yensi o how many months ni? Afedie. Wasaba be hwe Ghana fu ani matwa entro ka kire agenda den. Obo bibi so say agenda den.
111.
Agenda 111. Move for Ghana for your real nimu koso. 88 now kazu ubesi in 1 year. Usha ye bossa ubesi district bi abako 1 year. Infie miensa beto. Won say COVID abechi yen. Ema niema afore. Enye the His Excellency John Dramani Mahama CC here anka enye ye nie. Mumfa your friend is more acknowledging po and one abaso kakra. After also Ghana for him so 88 in 1 year. 6 months a betram. Echo ebe 7 months ni. Untumi nye den see back umpo. After the amount acquiring see 100 11. Yes, I'm more Quenya. Ghana for say corruption na menen nanado. Tinya twa betiano. Onya sa Quenya nsen twantro ento magana. Now let's come to Minia. Free SHS. ADAKABRI no krese. No krese. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Or launche free progressively free SHS ana. Is it true? Is the video there for all of us to see? What is
how do you launch something that's in the constitution from 92?
So
we see the bell
so after can you leave me? Can you leave me? My brother, you had the 10 minutes, you spoke a lot, I kept quiet. Internet said, I'm passing the free education I can want some no. It is enshrined in our constitution. And then nanado creation. You yourself have what confirmed that to me. Say enye nanado ne create say SHS will be free. But it is something that is enshrined in our constitution. Say as we move on, progressively things must be free when it comes to our education. And exactly what we have started. Yes, starting here, my day students what? Free. Mobile, dear Mabe, say you have added the boarding, Mababe, yeah, Mababe Shas every day, the boarding school. You catch there, you know. NPP told us they were coming to make XHS free. Tama Nanado Baba in 2017. Now me nephew, or SSS2, one co school free, one co SSS free. Nanado second year, o move ko SS3, o tuya school fees. So Nanado for 2 years or Baba imuno, he could not make the second and the third year students at the SSS one free, as he promised. So he started with the first year, ADAKABRI. So is that not progressive? Is that the free SHS he promised Ghanaians when the moment of ascending the throne? Obeyano. Is that what he started with? Did he promise Ghanaians he was going to give there's going to be a double track? He told Ghanaians, he said, Oba obesi 350 senior secondary schools. Bakukura bizane so the so about former na. Obi promising 200. Osi 123. O to me complete obe fi abamo because fofi anto ata ye di fi abamo. Ya complete 46. The remaining na e man ye 23 no were at various levels of completion. And no emubi and a buama sa progressive ya ugusu practice. Emana edum pempenso edui. We've been talking about quality. Education is not just pushing people into the class, the number, just pushing and not making sure the quality of it is also, seen. Intimini, abayi ntwatwaso. ADAKABRI, Ujitumu say about national health insurance. Obi starting a pilot. Papa when you the baby call. Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rollins. Now
you take a further 4 minutes for final submission.
Okay. Or pilot too. And a papa Diewo Ejekum Kufo Abreso. And obey yeno. Obey Pejamu to the extent say Ashanti Regional, Kumasia, National Health Insurance Card, to me Emma Hospital Wakra. That was the first time. The first time you couldn't leave one region to the other and then enjoy free national health insurance. His Excellency Evans Atamos, John Evans Atamos Abreso, and he expanded national health insurance. Mebuana, you see regional offices as far as the national health insurance. Ye BA Natabaim. Did we condemn Kufo dia or buy? That is not what it is. So when it comes to free SHS, when they buy and it's neither here nor there. You are making it look as if we say the only thing is that the free SHS. And we are saying that it started from somewhere. And we are vindicated. We are absolutely vindicated by your friend is a double track. Gold in say yellow, say green. Traffic light about education the secondary level. ADAKABRI, the lapses are more implementation of what the policy has brought. That is what we spoke about. Our government NDC is never against the free aspect of it.
And the ammonia against.
We were criticizing its implementation. How are Modeko, and are we not vindicated? And then Obiko school 42 days. No, I better have 3 months. And we are vindicated. And yes, a bar. You be shemukina. You be making sure say in 1 year, most 7 years, and I'm moving to double track. So, can who say, yeah, be pale. Ya breso, and a we are an upper school call. You tram, you too nasty. Me boy. JHS level, ne whatever level. School are dying, you see,
the president
at our time. Masa, even me constituency in Kwa, Obaya was so central. During NDC time, that is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and at Amos time, we built as many as 8 millennium school buildings. In my constituency, I was a sub-metro chairman. And I can tell you, I lobbied and make sure, say, yes, CC school, unprecedented, being see what the history of my constituency, what that. Uko Pig Farmer, Ebisiwo, Uko Abavana Park, Yo Kesie Mienu, Uko Abavana Down, Ebi Esusiwo, Uba Experimenter, Ewo Newtown. Nina was our handiwork during His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Abreso. So when we say we'll end the double track next year, within a year, end there. Because be paying. The visionary leader will always do it. It's my brother, we are talking about the heinous corruption. This is the first time the president of the land is directly what? Indicted when it comes to corruption. A married deal. His Excellency Nanado Danko Kufuado Abreso. Okay, Mary deal. Almost said the homo review. Omo kwako making sure say contract no katasi ewom. Okay. And then buy. Right, man. In final further for what in executive approval? In final 4 minutes. Inflated scanned by $800 million. On final 4 minutes no. Victor Kwasi Adono what in it is of the NDC stock. Final 4 minutes. I mean conclude way. 50 seconds. I conclude. Final 4 minutes. Courage no be of MPP.
Medase. Ofa ADAKABRI.
Respond to Nyamaki can.
Oh yeah, waki kan sem bebre. Bebre na so nya nokre.
O de nokre.
Bebre na so nya nokre. Na mu send America na me de me announcer of Asem Papa. This year na 27th abebum. ADAKABRI. A senior high school intervention program. Through 1,190 vehicles has been secured and distributed to schools. 840 pickups. Senior Beya headmasters, district supervisors, regional supervisors. Numunyina numbetimi apteke aqua round. I'm making sure say education is being delivered well. Now results na yenya unprecedented. It's the first time passes be breno etimi increase no akosro. Emu buses oye 350 inina yediama secondary school for President Kufuado ana oye. No kasa ko si e-blocks so. E-blocks wo metia na omo kasa bebre anemo who promise 200. Who fee office o handing over so mu 123. Enso Professor Janana Jem Opoku Ajiman o running mate ankasa ne handing over note or trust say when see 46 yeah ba yeah o see almost 46 ana area na po be take over ba no see of yan hwehwe 46 na almost no omko na 29 ana ye wie Yaka na yenwie. Menu ka say under President Kufuado. Unlike the one wire no, we wie mu baako 27. E-blocks a President Kufuado wie. Aye wahe. In addition to the over 3,000 intervention facilities I will see other existing secondary schools.
Am I talking about
now,
interventions?
Uba education.
Am I interventions?
Uba education na. Shekeke. This is health. Yabaye. The ma a higher studio of ADAKABRI. Equipment, gadgets, machines, CC ha. I am my kasa etimi den. Eko na etiefo ete. Uji nyama wefi ha a higher studio. Danton truwa. Yabaye. Sa yes, see hospital yes, you okoshe na danton truwa nkwa. It took this president to raise money to operationalize a lot of these hospitals to make sure say ampa omo hospitals sanka ete say ira mahama anko bejai no wakwesi wa na so akasi da bi ye operationalize na nyina nye the ember on stream anu akire osanso hwe no say SSR ye employ from 2012 all the way to 2016 obia oye degree nursing President Mahama employ ba kumpo from 2024 complete years obia owie ye degree nursing bia President Mahama ntimi employ ba kumpo and yen employ mu nyina to 2016 aka as employ be do 2018 no keke 65,000 health professionals have been employed under this government. Oko education there are 96,000. This is what we are talking about. A government that creates opportunity. You see, change agenda for jobs. Me no kasi wafa 2,055,010 jobs have been created. Formal sector over 230,000, education 96,000, health 65,000. Okay, so in addition to
2 million,
in 50 seconds,
jobs
in addition to Masemo Hayitia say President Mahama on Sakraye senior te 2016 Ghana for tunu no sa no to hwe ne campaign sa no ye no on Sakraye na President Kufuado nso senior te ose ade yo okan oye no ntimo to abama no so be free SHS waye ose obe restore allowances waye ose obe my employment waye ose be see factories waye no anything banti simple for more for nanano ye must emergency ye pese impuntu a ekoso yi eto aso a ene must ne yenim na ye nsako patre the on sakraye no Socialist Party omu ni social intervention
chief recently high school no
of origin anya no kre
kat unjimindi
anya no kre professor
me boa sama ye kan time pass it happen
professor of linguistics they are your back
ofasa
okay simple
onya kwala
for a debate
unjindi
debate ni ho
okay yeah no take you time na after 2012 elections the president of the republic Nana Danko Kufuado oko London for 6 months Ofi London ebedru Ghana no 2 days later Fifi Bua for interview
no one fie
Fifi Bua for interview no dia no kan
sali
o minim do kan pa
kotu mami kan me pesa ka me kan
Fifi Bua for
na February State of the Nation address and February 2015 yeah yenhwehwe the Mahama no so kan why thereafter na yakase bi
but enu ni nyina no
for 50 seconds the 50 seconds
their president kan
assignment ya ma assignment
ko na me answer ya na me radio obisani so Yewura Mahama say obeye free SHS no ana si o free SHS no e ya adwempa audience so so obeye dia ene ya sem papa oyeye there be internet different ana oba state of the nation na Yewura Mahama nsema okeka yese waya wanye no bebre nti parents no mutifie no etiefo taxi drivers market women no enim dia oba ya wa momontua school fees ye free SHS omo textbooks bibia oyi fi ho ema ne ma de yan se fa o trant no bus na omo nim
fa obi en fight is free SHS no enya de pa yes obi shase and obi beto aso besides no mi wie ye wofa man What kasa bebre amani of mama kasa mcho Ghana for the here kesene say asem efifi matina mi do ano aye titie. It tells you say niema p akochem corruption wise and another danko ekufuado. The only way ebema yehu ne kure ene niema katase se apro esise esumasia ebesa dead you know for us to remove the another danko
emphasize emma Victor Kashi Adonu of the NDC, now Sedaxon Consul Enco Emma, a courage nobby of the MPP. That that Cabre Mahmudu, Usuma. Panyuko Jodamian to the Dimsia Bonte, Mimanti Mark General Sajman, a bony chidom, Framer a bankro, and a technical production or share.
Utie oha echi punk no. Needs FM.
Oh my woman.